Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the CheckDown where you can find your money in the flats, man. I got my people with me today, man. Certified. What's good with you, brother?
Not much, man. Chilling. Right side of 6 feet. You know.
We always good on the other side of 6 feet. JMik, how you feeling this week, brother?
I mean, I gotta feel better because we took an ass whooping last week, so I'm feeling a little bit better this week, though.
Kicka, what's good with you, brother? What's good with you?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. You know, got the dub last week, ready to get the dub tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up, Kicka?
What's up, certified? What's up, JMik?
All right. So,
Oh shit,
hey, man,
chilling, man.
we're gonna keep it like we kept it last week. We're gonna get into this college football. So we got a few good games on this week. You know what I'm saying? So this is a nice little preview of what we got coming up for the week. I'm saying we got Oklahoma and Texas. What that's called? The Red River Rivalry.
Yeah, something like that.
Red
That's what it's called.
some shit.
Yeah, we got Virginia Tech and Florida State. I think that's gonna be a good one. We back this week, man. We had an off week last week, but we back this week, man. We got LSU, Missouri. I think that could be interesting. I think they both ranked this year too, ain't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Missouri
Yeah.
21 and LSU 23.
Yeah. So then we got Georgia and Kentucky. You know, my boy JMik. I don't know. Y'all probably gonna make this one a dominant one, but please make it a game, man. I'm tired of watching y'all just run everything over, man.
I mean, the game last week for Georgia was close, man. We almost didn't pull that thing out. I ain't gonna lie about
that thing was close for about a quarter.
About a quarter, man.
That thing was close for about a quarter, dog.
Then we got Maryland, Ohio State, and then we got Louisville and Notre Dame. So what y'all take is on this Oklahoma and Texas game, man? I think Texas is pretty much dominating, but Oklahoma always seem to get them a run. So what y'all thinking of that?
I don't. Hey, man, just like I said last week, I'm just getting back into this college game, man, because Florida State been down so much. So hold on for a second. You know.
All right. Well, JMik.
I mean, for me, so I look at the game last year, right? Texas killed them, boy. I think it was like 49-0 or some crazy shit like that. So I mean, both teams is ranked. I mean, like OU a little bit better this year. Texas got some dogs on defense and on offense. I mean, I want to say OU was gonna get that a revenge because like they literally took that ass whooping last year. I want to say OU, but I got to go with Texas, man. I think the spread is 5 or 6 or something like that. I mean it's in Dallas, so it's a neutral site game.
Yeah, it's 5. Yeah, it's 5.
Yeah, I mean, I want to go OU, but I got to go Texas, man.
So Jimmy, let me ask you a question, man. What you like about OU? Because I know a little bit about Texas.
I mean, OU. So like, I think this is the first time in like over a decade where they've given up their defense has given up less than 20 points per game. So I mean, their defense is better than what it's been the last decade. So I mean, I do like their defense offensively. I mean, they're all right. I mean, the quarterback is cool. I mean, to me, nothing special.
Mm-hmm.
I think the problem for me is, like I said, I want OU to win, but the problem is Texas just got too many things at wide receiver. They get, they got a lot of good running backs. The O-line good. The D-line got a bunch of dudes that might be playing on Sundays in about a year or two. So I think, the talent is the same per se, but I do think Texas got the better quarterback though.
Okay. All right.
So I like that Texas quarterback. I put him on my parlay last week off of JMik word, and he hit, and then Bo Nix got 290, and I needed him to get 298. I was so upset. Yeah, I think the problem gonna be, man. Yeah, I think Texas really just gonna overwhelm them. They're gonna overwhelm them, man, too fast. Oklahoma defense just ain't that. I think, but their games always turn into shootouts, though. If it turned into a shootout, it might be a good one though. I like to see one of those 48 to 60 games. That's how it work out there. They don't play no defense.
That's true.
So we go. Kicka, what you think? Who you got? Kicka?
I like Texas, and I definitely like the over. I think it's 60.5. I like the over.
All right, so we're gonna take the over on that game. So we're gonna get into this. So shout out to Tina, man. So we're gonna get into her game real quick. Rutgers play Wisconsin today. JMik, what you think about Rutgers versus Wisconsin? I think Rutgers is 13.5 underdogs.
I ain't gonna lie to you. The only Rutgers game I watched was that first game of I think it was the week 0 game when they played Northwestern, and Northwestern with some dog water. So I mean, Rutgers to me, if the line is 15 going against Wisconsin, if Rutgers don't stop the run, because I mean Wisconsin's a very run heavy team. If they don't stop the run, bro, like they can get blown out the building. I don't know if I like Wisconsin to cover the 15 though, because I mean, like, that's a lot. Like, if I was betting on that game, I would probably try to buy the line down to maybe like 10, 11, and then I think Wisconsin can cover like a 10-point line, but a 15. I mean, 15 to me is always tricky because it's a little bit over 2 touchdowns, so it's kind of tough for me.
I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. I ain't even know Rutgers had a football team.
Yo, you funny as shit, yo. I shit ain't know Rutgers had a football team. I mean, they had a couple superstars come out of there. Ray Rice, Madonna Kasu.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can't name a couple. Yeah, there's a couple players.
So what's that like mascot or whatever?
They are
Knights, right?
They the Knights. They the Scarlet Knights.
Yeah, I think it's like the Red Knights or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. They the
Well,
Scarlet
kudos
Knights.
to them. You know, I hope they be able to grow their program. So that
they dropped that line, JMik. They dropped that line to 13.
Oh yeah, that's what I was about to say. I took the 13.5.
13. Yeah, I would.
They dropped.
Yeah, I can see.
I'd still buy down about 10 because
you know,
I take Rutgers with the 13 for sure. Wisconsin is so run heavy. I don't know if they.
I mean, they run heavy, but the defense good though. I mean, the defense is good every year though. That's the one thing though.
I don't know, boy. Rutgers ain't had no.
I mean,
they beat
games like
Virginia
this,
Tech
games I don't like betting on though. Yeah, I mean, games like this where you got two kind of mid teams, like I just don't really like. I mean, I'll bet on it from time to time, but I don't love to bet on these kind of games, man.
Hey, certified Rutgers blew Virginia Tech out.
Yeah. When?
35-16.
What year was that?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I was shocked about that. Had my man
35-16.
Oh yeah.
He was hurt about that.
So Rutgers is like Division 1 then.
I thought didn't they move up?
I mean, they in the Big Ten. I believe.
Yeah, they moved to the Big Ten.
Oh,
really?
In the Big Ten now?
I didn't know that.
I mean, they be getting their ass whooped in the Big Ten, but I mean, they're in the Big Ten though.
They got a pretty tough schedule. I'm looking at it. They got like Michigan State next, then they got Indiana, Ohio State, Penn State. Golly.
I mean, they could be able to beat Michigan State, but them other teams, I don't know. It's gonna be a blowout. Oh, my bad, y'all. I forgot to tell y'all play. I like the Oklahoma quarterback, right? 2+ touchdowns.
2+ touchdowns?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. We'll take the 2+ touchdowns. What? Let me see.
Big ass.
Let me see. So, this is what game we talk about now? The Oklahoma Texas game. Hey, do y'all like the Texas quarterback for over 294 or 2.5 touchdowns? Quentin Ewers, JMik, you said you liked their quarterback. You think you're gonna be passing today?
I think I took him for 250. I think I took both of them because, like I said, I think it's gonna be like a shootout. Like, I mean, they both nice passing quarterbacks, so I feel like they could easily get 300. But to be on the safe side, I'm gonna take like 250. And I mean, I like both of them for 2+ passing touchdowns too.
Yeah, I take the yards personally. I mean, Texas does run the ball a little bit, so I mean, like they'll get down in that red zone or that like goal to go, and they might run it in. But I'm pretty confident that like he could get like 290 to 300 passing yards. I'm pretty confident in that. I'd say.
Okay. I like that. I like that Xavier Worthy for one receiving touchdown. I took him last week.
Another thing about him, I like the over 4.5 receptions too.
Okay.
I mean, Worthy's a really good like wide receiver, so yeah, and I actually like that play too.
They used Mitchell a lot last week. I was surprised that they went away from Worthy and went to Mitchell more. Is he becoming more of a focal point of the offense?
I mean, he's a transfer, Georgia. Yeah. I mean, he was.
That's the one that caught the catch.
Yeah, I mean, the dude got hurt for us last year, and then he came back towards the end of the season. I think he came back for the SEC championship game and then like the college football playoffs. I mean, like, dude is dude's a speedster, man. I mean, like, he can get you a touchdown. I mean, but the question is with like Worthy, he kind of got to share that. So I'm just not sure. I mean, because I didn't watch Texas last week, so.
I seen now that I see his name, I remember he's the one that caught the catch against TCU, the one at the beginning of the intro.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know he transferred. I didn't know he transferred.
Yeah. I mean, he definitely transferred. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Was he down the depth chart?
He transferred. No, I mean, he was playing. He just, like I said, he got hurt last year, and then like we had some like transfers because I mean we got the Missouri wide receiver in, and then we got another wide receiver in from another school at a little small school. I think it was like Kent State or Ball State or something like that. And so I guess he felt like the right was on the wall that he wasn't going to play. So then he transferred to Texas. And I mean, he been balling up for Texas. So I can't even hate on the boy for that.
Okay. Yeah, he did ball last week. He had a pretty good week for sure. I wish I would have took him on my ticket because I didn't know who it was. If I knew who it was, I would have took him. I was like,
yeah, I think in the Bama game, I think he scored a touchdown in that game too, I think. If I'm not mistaken, but yeah, I mean, you can't keep all the talent, man. So, and you got to share it sometimes.
All right, so what about this LSU and Missouri game? They two SEC teams, but I've always heard that Missouri is the bottom of the barrel. They're just the bottom of the SEC. So I don't really know what to think about that.
Yeah, but they not
the bottom of the barrel.
Not anymore. They done came up.
I feel like
I mean, Missouri 5-0, bro. Like they ain't. I wouldn't say that.
Nah, I know they 5-0. I see they 5-0, but I've always been told, Missouri just here for us to keep our grades up.
I mean,
nah, that's Vanderbilt.
They not consistent either way. They not consistently good. They not consistently bad, but they do have, they have like a 1 or 2 year run where they're good or competitive. But I feel like this year, man, they look pretty good this year. But LSU should mock these boys. They should. They actually need to. LSU needs a impact win on this season because they've been stumbling. They'll get on track and then they'll fall off. They started out the season with a loss, and then who did they lose to recently?
LSU.
I thought they lost to Missouri and lost to nobody, but I think LSU lost to Ole Miss last week. I think.
Missouri. Oh no, my bad.
Yeah, LSU lost to Ole Miss 49-55.
Yeah, they need a statement win, and I think Missouri might be that victim. I don't. They should, but they probably won't.
Okay.
What's the line on that?
5.5 LSU.
That's
I mean for me, LSU, they should have won the game last week. They couldn't stop Ole Miss. I mean, Missouri, I ain't watched a bunch of their games. I ain't gonna lie about it. But if it was me, I think LSU will win the game. I don't think they're gonna cover though. So if it was me and I'm betting on this game, I take Missouri plus the 5.5. That's just how I feel about it.
I kind of see why Missouri 5-0.
Yeah, I mean, Missouri is a tough team, especially when you got to go to Missouri and play. The one thing I say for the Tigers is they lucky this is not a night game, because Georgia, when we played them last year, we had to play them in Missouri at night, and playing at Missouri at night is freaking it's much harder than like a noon or like a 3 p.m. kickoff. So I mean, the Tigers caught a break with the noon kickoff. Like I said, they should win, but I think the game will be close.
No, I was saying because I see they played South Dakota. They played who is this? Montana State. They played Kansas State. That they ranked. They beat Kansas State. They beat Memphis and they beat Vanderbilt. Now they finna get into the meat of their schedule. They got LSU.
That Kansas State went out. Yeah, I mean, Kansas State just lost last night to Oklahoma State, so that win ain't looking so good right now.
Yeah, they look bad. They look bad last
night. They
unranked
after that loss, huh?
I don't think they were ranked going into that game. Actually, I think they were unranked.
Yeah, they 15.
They
15.
Oh, for real? I thought they were unranked.
Kansas State 15.
Oh, they were 15.
15. They were 15.
Not another game last night.
They were
15. They were 15 when they played Missouri. That's what I'm saying. They played Missouri.
Yeah, but I think last night they weren't ranked.
No, they weren't ranked last night.
Yeah, they unranked, and then and they was getting blasted for a minute there last night, man.
Yeah, they're going into the meat of their schedule. This is going to be interesting down the stretch for Missouri. If they could pull off some of these wins, though, I mean, they still got to play Georgia. They still got to play Florida and Tennessee, Arkansas, South Carolina. Yeah, that game is at your house. Yes, that's going to be some.
And they're not winning that game, so it is what it is.
All right, so it's a consensus that everybody likes LSU for this game. Kicka, LSU.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That game will go tricky, bro. Because I mean, I took LSU last week and they disappointed me. And I mean, Missouri ain't no team to sleep on. So, I mean, but I'm gonna take LSU though. I mean, I guess they're gonna redeem themselves from last week. So we'll see. I like LSU.
You like that 5.5?
See. No, I like Missouri. I like Missouri 5.5. Plus 5.5. Because I can see it coming down like maybe LSU might win by a field goal. You feel me?
Right.
I mean, just based off how they playing. Because I mean, how many L's LSU got? 1 or 2?
2.
Who was the first loss against? Florida State. Right?
Florida State. Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, but we'll see though. I like Missouri plus 5.5.
All right. So next game on the slate is Virginia Tech, Florida State. Florida State is favored by 24 points. That's a
lot of points. That's a lot of points. That's a lot of points. So,
but no shots intended. If Rutgers beat them by 19, we should be able to cover.
Right, that's the same thing I said. Right.
I mean, have y'all watched Virginia Tech this year?
Nah.
Yeah,
like,
my
the team's not good.
My cousin plays for him, so I'll be watching their games.
You said the team not good?
Nah, they're not good.
Bro. They couldn't even beat Purdue, bro. Like,
I mean, I got to look at the injury report because I know we've had like 3 DBs out for a few games and like two offensive linemen. So I got to look at the injury report first. But I don't know, man. 24, that's a lot of points. That's a lot of points.
You said the injury report for this week. Hold on, let me see what they got. Let me see what they talk about.
I mean, they just lost to Marshall 2 weeks ago, man.
Marshall got a football team?
I don't know, like.
I thought ain't that the team that the whole team died and they came back, right? That's the same team, right? Marshall.
Yeah, that was a shit. That was like in the 70s, I think.
Now, you know
I
what
don't
niggas
know.
will say
Yeah,
to the fight.
I
What the
know.
fuck you mean, Marshall got a football team, man? Randy Moss went there. That's some
Yeah,
shit somebody
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I forgot
He
Randy Moss
definitely
went
went
there.
there.
He was
I
supposed to
mean,
go to
he
Florida State,
couldn't stay
but
out
he
of trouble
want
though.
yeah he want to smoke weed in his dorm room.
That's what you do when you're a superstar. Sometimes you try things and then find out that superstar don't mean you above the law.
Right.
He should have learned that when he got kicked out of Notre Dame. That's how he got to Florida State.
Well, yeah, he did get kicked out of there.
Yeah, that's true.
Man, if Randy would have went to Florida State, good God,
It'd have been nasty.
what?
All right, so I think we got our DBs back because it only looked like 4 people on the injury report today.
Okay,
Douglas, Portier, Glenn, and Jackson Jr.
okay, all right, all right.
We get all our DBs back today.
I don't know, man. I probably buy a few points. Pull a JMik. 24 is a lot of points, yo. That's a lot of points.
I'm willing to take Florida State with the 24.
I was about to say the
Yeah,
same thing, man. I mean, Virginia
yeah, me
Tech.
too.
I mean, like they both. Yeah, I mean, like their wins ain't that impressive to me. I'd take the 24 point. I don't think this game gonna be close at all. And maybe if it was at Virginia Tech, it'd be different. But the shit in Tallahassee. So yeah, I mean, give me Florida State and give me the points.
See, my whole thing is how far they gonna be up before they pull the starters. I've seen my second string, and
It ain't the most appealing.
yeah, they're a little young. But we'll see.
You trying to cook, boy?
No, bro, I
Hey,
can't find my lighter, yo. I think I left that shit. I think I left that shit in my girl car. She went to go get her hair done. So,
Yo, kick it.
So
You's a funny nigga, man.
I was like, what you about to scramble some eggs?
yo, I was saying that too. Like, yo, should I go on mute? Fuck it. But yeah, I like Florida State too. Smitty, give me the points. I mean,
you like Jordan Travis? You like Jordan Travis for the 2.5 passing touchdowns?
Yeah.
I mean, he should be able to throw for 3, man. I mean, the thing is, like Florida, the talent that y'all got on the outside. I mean, he should be able to do that.
They got Keon Coleman for any time touchdown. He just needs one.
Yeah.
He should, but I don't know because I mean, he had that one game where he just ain't do nothing. Like that shit was kind of crazy,
bro.
To me.
That shit, that. And then the thing about like, I mean, I like him for anytime touchdown, but like JMik said, bro, like certain Sundays, bro, like the nigga you think gonna score don't even score. It might be an unknown, like a 4, you know what I mean, like a 4th receiver that.
See, that's how I feel about Wilson. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna get from him.
One week he catch everything, and then one week he drop everything.
I mean, but to me, he should be your red zone target, though. The man, 6'8", some crazy shit like that. He should. Whenever y'all get in the red zone, that's who Jordan Travis should be looking for.
But he drops those passes, JMik, those one-on-one up in the air catches. He do this, he'll get the ball in his hand, and it's just like he ain't got no grip.
What's his total receptions? What's Keon Coleman total receptions?
They got Keon Coleman for 4.5.
He should get that.
Is it plus or minus?
Plus.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. See that thing about
too fast. He might not get it, but
yeah, they get up quick. Hopefully he part of the getting up quick though. Hopefully they just easily dump it off to him. But I know Jordan Travis too. He'll get happy with down the field and start just launching him to Wilson over and over again. We see that all the time. That's like his favorite target, but Wilson can't catch for nothing in the world sometimes.
He might have to move to tight end.
I was about to say that's probably what's going to happen when he go to the league. I think he's going to be a tight end.
Oh, so he's going to be like Kyle Pitts type of deal.
No, I hope not.
Oh yeah, Smitty, my bad. I left something out with an LSU game. I can't pronounce his name though. It's with an N, that wide receiver.
Okay.
Oh, you talking about Neighbors?
Yeah.
Okay.
You should take Neighbors for his.
I took it for like, damn.
I mean, you should take Neighbors for the receptions, the yards, and the touchdowns, in my opinion.
That's what I took him for. I took him for.
They got him for 99 and a half on Sleeper.
He should be able to get that, though. Because I don't think Missouri secondary that good, though. And I think their front four is good, though.
And then it's crazy because, like, on the sports betting app, like, whatever they got his line at, he always covered at, like, every game so far. But I stayed away from the touchdown, though. But I definitely like his receptions, though. I think I took him for, like, 70 or 80 just to be on, like, this, you know, because you know how that shit is. They got the other wide receiver, too. I think his name Thomas. I think his name Brian Thomas, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Thomas.
I think so,
he another nice one, too.
They got him for anytime touchdown, 6.5 receptions, or 82.5 yards, receiving yards.
I'd probably take his receptions on that one.
You see, because last week, you know what messed me up? I was watching that Texas game and I had bet on Mitchell. No, I bet on the other guy. I bet on Worthy. And I'm watching Mitchell get all these. I got him for the yards. I'm watching Mitchell just rank up yards like this. And then the last drive, right before they pulled the starters, they got my yards. I was like, so is Worthy the one? Is Mitchell the one? Like, it's crazy when you bet college sometimes.
It's crazy because what y'all said, Mitchell came from TCU, right?
No, he came from Georgia.
Oh, Georgia, right? But if you think about it, Worthy already been there. So Worthy is really the guy, but I guess it was just like one of them games like, let me get the transfer in too. But I mean, Worthy tough though.
They got Carson Beck today as a special on Prize Picks for $230.
Yeah, I mean, like that's my team, bro. And I would not bet on nigga for nothing, bro. Like he way too inconsistent for me, man. And I'm telling you that as a fan of the team. Like, I mean, some games. I mean, I can't even say some games. He really ain't been that great to me this year. I think in SEC in passing, he's got like the third most passing yards. But like he just, I mean, there'd be games where he don't pass to Bowers, who's the best weapon on the team. So I don't know, man. I mean, and you could push your luck if you want. I mean, I wouldn't though.
Man, I took him for 200 yards last week, and I ain't gonna lie, JMik, I had to sweat that shit out. Although my ticket lost though, but it was like, damn, it took that long to get the, you know what I mean? Like that shit should have been like covered first half or almost, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
I didn't realize. I realized Prize Picks gave me a free 4 pick. I just realized it. It popped up on the screen like you have a free 4 pick. Put it in for a chance to win $25. Ah, cool. Y'all take all my money all week and then y'all want to give me a free one. I guess I'll take it.
Hey man, that's how they keep you coming back.
I guess I'll take it.
The no sweats, the boost, the boost for the test is like it's boost for so much shit. A boost for anytime touchdown, like.
I mean, but the boost be hitting like 40% of the time. And that shit don't be hitting all the time.
Unless you just putting 2 legs that you know for sure gonna hit, and you just throw something nice down on it. That's the only way. But sometimes you do that shit and it still don't hit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So Kentucky, Georgia is the next game. Georgia favored by 14. What y'all feel about this game?
Georgia been starting out slow lately, but I don't know if I've seen a few Kentucky games. I don't know if they have the offensive power to go up far enough. I don't know if they have the offensive power to go up at all on Georgia. And you got to catch them early because once they start rolling in the third, fourth quarter, man, it's curtains.
I mean, so I've been telling people this all week, man, because I mean, like, y'all knows my team, right? And against the spread this year, they won it for. They only covered one spread this year. I've been telling people on Twitter all week, like, people want to take the 14.5, and I'd be telling people, like, if it was me, they could beat Kentucky by 14.5 because Kentucky, you know, killed Florida last week, but they killed them on the ground. So I don't anticipate Kentucky going to kill us on the ground like that because our like run defense is pretty good. But I mean, like, I do bet on my team from time to time. I'm not sure I'd take the 14.5. Like, I might buy that down to maybe like 10, 11. But yeah, I mean, like this season, like they just ain't been covering spreads, and like what Certified said, like they be starting off slow, and so when you start off slow, you get these big spreads. And I ain't talking about the 14.5. Like I'm talking about Grizzlies when they was favored like 30, 40 points. You start off slow, you're probably not going to cover that spread. So I would just say, you know, I mean, like if you bet on the 14.5, just be careful with that.
I like that. I be trying to bet with Brock Bowers, but it seemed like he's kind of not been in the offense at first. It seemed like last week he got a little bit more involved. I want to go with him for this 71.5 receiving yards. But you say you don't like betting anything that involves Beck. So.
I mean, as far as Beck yards, I wouldn't bet that, but Bowers should get that. But like I said earlier, like sometimes they forget that he on the team, which is crazy to me. But I mean, it's kind of like he should get them 70 yards. I don't see why not. But you know, with Carson Beck is kind of risky.
I think he's gonna get 70 in the second half alone.
I mean, I feel what Smitty's saying, bro, because like I took him on I be like, I try to stay away from him, bro, because it's like when I be checking the stat sheets, I don't really see him like on the stat sheets like that, like. But I don't know, maybe it's just like it's still early in the season, or I mean, it's week 6 now, but I don't know. I mean, to be honest with you, if anything I take out of that game, I'll take that Kentucky running back for an anytime touchdown, or at least 60 yards. I mean, other than that, I mean, JMik said it. I wouldn't touch back because I mean, he took a little bit to give me that 200 yards. So I don't know. That game a little tough. I think I'll probably like the over too on that. What's the line on that now?
I think it's 14.5.
Yeah. 14.5. No. My bad. Not the spread. The points. The points.
The over under. What's the over under, JMik?
Was it 40 something or was it?
It's 46.5. Oh, it's 46.5.
I think I put a ticket in. I don't want get off my screen and shit because it's gonna log me out from y'all. But if I'm not mistaken, I think I alternate that shit to like 38 or 39 or something just to be on the safe, because I can see like Georgia definitely putting up like 30, 40 and Kentucky probably sticking around. But I mean, Kentucky ain't no tough team either because they undefeated. So I mean, we'll see. I ain't saying they gonna beat Georgia, but I'm talking about like it's covering the spread. Like it's just, you know, I'm like iffy with it because it can go either way. You see what I'm saying? So I just do a player prop with the Kentucky running back, anytime touchdown, 60 yards. That's about it.
All right, the last game before we get to this NFL fun week, because I know Certified definitely ready to talk his ish. Notre Dame, Louisville. Notre Dame favored by 6.5. Louisville undefeated. I'm surprised by that. I didn't really think they would be undefeated.
I thought they lost last week.
Nah, they 5-0, man. They won 13-10 against North Carolina State.
Yeah, they came back. That was a little. Okay. Yeah, that game was a little. I took the over the poison. That game was just like.
I think Notre Dame gonna come out humming, man. They had a bad loss last week. And that was a pretty good ass game. They should have won that, but I think they're gonna sacrifice Louisville. So I'm cool with the 5. You said 5.5?
6.5.
6.5? Yeah. I like that.
6.5.
They lost the Duke last week.
No. They lost the week before that. I was looking.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, they lost to Ohio State, but they had a close game. They almost lost last week.
Yeah, Duke came back. Like Duke was sticking around.
Hey man, Duke is pretty nice, man. I like their quarterback. Yeah. Hey, we play them in like 2-3 weeks.
Can we play them next week? Don't we?
Is it next week?
I think it might be next week. Hold on for the check.
All I know is we got 3 straight home games. That's what I know.
I'm kind of, man. We just gotta do better, man. We be letting these teams stick around.
Yeah,
we got them next week. No, we got them the week after. So we got Syracuse, then Duke.
All right.
Syracuse.
Little tune-up game. Okay.
Let me see what I like in this game, though. Notre Dame, Louisville. I like they running back. Notre Dame running back.
Yeah, I about to
anytime
say,
touchdown.
Yep.
Anytime touchdown.
Yep. I like
I
his
take it.
yards. I like his yards too, but it's like
What they got him for on yours, Kicker, for the yards?
hold on, because I ain't even. Hold on. Let me see if I can sign in the FanDuel and still talk to y'all at the same time. Hold on.
What they got him for on yours? S-Team, JMik, the Notre Dame Louisville game.
You talking about the player props?
Yeah, I got him for 94.5 on Sleeper.
I have to look, man, because the state I'm in, like, we can't bet on player props in college football. The shit crazy.
Oh, you can't bet college props?
Nah, I mean, like, they passed the gambling law in Massachusetts like last year, but like one of the things is, like, we can't bet on like player props for college football. Shit is extremely whack.
They got him
Oh
for
man,
they got him for 96.5 on FanDuel.
on Sleeper they got him for 94.5. I'll take the 94 before I take the 96.
And who's this again? Is this like the Notre
Steam,
Dame?
Stein, the running back, ESTIME.
X-State, yeah.
Oh yeah, I would definitely take him for that because I mean, dude is dude is a really good running back in in college football.
He is, and I like how they run with him. But Hartman is the one that be giving me problems because they'll get run happy, then he don't get his yards. And last week he didn't get his yards. But do y'all like him for the 2 passing touchdowns?
With Hartman.
Yeah.
I think Hartman traditionally, because he used to play Louisville when he played at I think he played at North Carolina. I think he played at North Carolina State, one of them two schools. Not actually, Hartman played at Wake Forest. My bad. And when he used to play against Louisville, I believe he used to play really well. So I think he should get those 2 touchdowns.
I don't know much about Louisville, but they got their quarterback for 226.5 passing yards.
The thing I know about Louisville is that Louisville could score, but their defense is not the greatest. So I mean, because I remember that game they played against Georgia Tech in week 0, man. Like in the first half, I mean, like they was getting killed in the first half, and they came back in the second half. So,
right.
So I mean, based upon that, and I've seen a couple of other games. Like I do like Notre Dame. I mean, for the touchdown, like the line 6.5, I do like that. And I also like Hartman to get his yards and his touchdowns, and I like the running back to get his yards. I think his yards were like his yards were around like 90 or 91 or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, he should be able to get that too.
Okay.
It's a couple player props I like all day. Like I said, the running back, the score. I mean, I like Hartman yards too. I mean, to be honest with you, I like Plummer to throw for 200 too, because I mean he has, like they sling the ball, even the wide receiver trash, but it's like they don't be getting trash like involved in the game like to late. You know what I'm saying? So, also, I think his name Evans. I don't remember his first name though. The tight end. He get involved with that Notre Dame. Mitchell Evans.
Yeah, Evans.
Yeah, he nice. So, what's his yards at? What is yours at?
Let me see. Hold on. I was just looking at it too.
Because I ain't gonna lie, he went off last game. He had 6 receptions for 134.
On Sleeper, they don't even have him for yards. They got him for a touchdown, or they got him for receiving touchdown or anytime touchdown.
I mean, this a tough one. I mean, I'd probably take him for like an anytime touchdown because, like,
hey, Kicker, you bet a lot, but what it mean when they take your yards away? Do that mean they couldn't find the yardage that they thought you would get?
I mean, it depends though, because like,
well, on prospects they do got him for yards. They got him for 51.5.
Right, but see so what you talking about on draft? I mean, FanDuel
Sleeper that they have him for
Sleeper.
yards.
I don't know what Sleeper is, but maybe I'm thinking maybe they don't have it because he just went off last week, and they probably had it last week, and he covered that shit. You know how some sports betting that is like when they cover that shit like big,
too much,
like too much, they'll try to take it off because they probably trying to find a set line for him. So he probably be on there next week. But I mean, if I don't take him for anytime touchdown, I'll probably try to fuck with his receptions. They got total receptions on there. Oh no, you said Sleeper. My bad. But like if I was doing FanDuel, I'd probably, take his receptions, his total receptions, maybe like 50 yards. And I mean, maybe at anytime touchdown, because I'm looking at it like he ain't scored all year. And I mean,
right.
it might be like one of them games where though they might try to get them to score. You see what I'm saying? I mean, that's just my opinion.
All right. Well, y'all know what time it is, man. First, we gotta talk about this Thursday night debacle that happened. You
Oh
know what I'm
my
saying?
God.
But we're gonna get into this week 5. This week 5 NFL schedule. See what everybody think, man. It's 4 teams on the bye this week, man. Cleveland, Chargers. 2 other teams on the that ain't got to play. So let's talk about this Thursday night thing, man. The Bears came out, put a foot to the Commanders, man. 40-20. They
Punched
came out
on
with
them
a.
boys.
How you feel about that, certified? I heard you talk about it a few times this week, but
Um, I felt like it was a disgusting display of football by the Commanders. So, they talent wise, they have a top 10 roster in the league on both sides of the ball, man. Like the Commanders front seven, they got two really good wide receivers, Curtis Samuels, Logan Thomas, Brian Robinson. Um, Sam Howell is serviceable, but going down 27-3 in the first half, that's you got way too much talent on defense to go down 27-3 to the Chicago Bears, man. It got to be a culture thing, like something going on in that locker room. This is just I don't get it. Like they should be competing for that division with the talent that they have, and they're not. They're not.
they're
And
not at all.
some gonna have to shake, man, because they got way too much talent on that defensive line for them to be looking like that. And I get it, the offense is sputtering. They still trying to figure it out. They was top 3 in defense last year. They ain't lose nothing. You
Nothing.
understand what I'm saying? And I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? That the offense is struggling. But you can't give up 27 points in a half. You can't do that.
My problem with the situation was they benched Forbes, right? At the beginning of the game, he was on the bench. They had him not starting. The dude that they started for him starts to struggle. You put Forbes in, he gets beat 2 or 3 times in a row, and then the next quarter you bench him again. Like that's not gonna be good on that man mental. He ain't gonna play the same when he get back in the game. If he's not self-confident, he's gonna always have in the back of his head that he can get benched. Then it seemed like when they had the opportunity to come back, they wasn't trying to run the ball in the first half, like to slow them down. If you go down fast, you got to start holding some of them possessions in your hands. All right, I done gave them 2 possessions. They done scored. It's time for me to keep one of these possessions a little longer. Give my defense a chance. They gave it right back. They go right back down and scored. I heard yesterday that they had 6 drives, consecutive drives where they scored points.
Yeah.
You never gonna win a game like that.
Yeah.
But Jamie, how you feel about the Commanders
I
versus
mean, I feel differently, man. Going into the season, I ain't had these expectations that dudes had on these different platforms, man. I mean, they won 8 games last year, and I thought they were gonna be right around the same place between 6 to 8 games. I mean, I get it, they got talent, but that back end to get beat like they got beat by, and I mean DJ, I ain't taking that away from DJ Moore. Man. DJ Moore's a really good wide receiver, man. If I had to rank him, he'd be like in the top 20, somewhere in the 15 to 20 range for me. Like I've always liked DJ Moore. But for me, it's the coaching and it's the players in that secondary, because there's no way that you should be getting beat. Like they was running zone and still getting beat. They was running cover 2 and still getting beat. And then the other issue that I have is I hear people on Friday talking, well, Chase Young had 11 pressures. The nigga had half a sack. Like the whole pressure shit is cool. That shit is cool. Like it's cool to
Yeah.
talk about you get this many pressures or whatever. But if you ain't converting pressures into either sacks or your pressures aren't turning into your linebackers or DBs getting turnovers, then I'm not trying to hear that pressures bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hear it. And
Same.
so that's defensively. Offensively, like they could have ran the ball more early in the game when they got down 7-0. But I mean, some of the play calls by EB, and I ain't gonna smash EB, but like that first drive they had when they was down 7-0, it was 30 inches, and they run that little I don't even know what it was. It might have been an off tackle to Brown. Like it's 30 inches, bro. Either run the sneak or just run straight at them, and they ain't do that. And like the other thing is like Sam Howell, to me, he throw way too much to the tight ends and the running backs. Like you have wide receivers the other teams wish they had. especially my own. Like they got Scary Terry, and they got Dodson. They got Curtis. They got 3 guys that are really good. And when you're running 3 wide receiver sets, like you gotta get them the ball because the Bears secondary, it ain't like that. Like I mean, like,
it's really not.
Brisker's nice. I ain't taking nothing away from Brisker, but the rest of them dudes is not. They're not like that. So I mean, you got to throw the ball to those guys. I mean, it's not the end of the world because I heard some Commander fans on Friday on Twitter like, oh, the season's over, blase, whatever. You're only 2-3. Like the season ain't over. It's just one game. And for me, I feel kind of bad because it was deja vu for me because my team lost. The last time the Bears won was against my team on like Monday Night Football, and it looked like it's the same situation. The Bears changed their offense up, and whenever they do that, the first team they face just gets killed. So I mean, they got 10 days to regroup and just try to figure it out.
I think they said the season was over because they got the Falcons next, and they like the Falcons. If the Bears ran on us like that, what is Bijan gonna do?
Man, the Falcons ain't been
like if you got that type of energy and your team got that type of energy, he gonna do what he wanted to.
Yeah, but I mean, the Falcons have lost 2 games in a row, man. They ain't been hitting on shit.
They really ain't. They just as bad, bro.
Yeah. So,
Kicka, what you think about that game, man? How you feel about that game, bro?
A disgrace, man. I was really rooting for the Commanders, man, and they it's crazy, man. Like they got, I feel, and like Certified was saying, like they got a top defense, like their team good. It's just like I don't know, like it's something wrong with that.
Something missing, bro.
Yeah, it's something in that locker room. Like I feel like Ron, he's a good coach, but I feel like he's just too laid back. Like we need one of them. Like I feel like the Commanders need like a young coach, like to come in there, like change the culture. Cause it's like, bro, the Bears, bro, like the Bears ain't win a game since they traded Roquan Smith last week. Like
347.
And I literally told Commander fans in different spaces, like, bro, y'all cannot lose to the Bears, and look what they did. You know what I mean? And then it's like, me and Bad Guy, we was talking about sports betting. It's like, damn, Dick Buckers died. Maybe the Bears might come out and play. And they did. And they came out and played. You feel me? DJ Moore was looking good. And I mean, and like JMik was saying, like, I think it was JMik or Smitty, like, all right, Emmanuel Force, he was getting burned, but I mean, it's a part of the game. Let him go out there, learn from his mistakes. You feel me? Like, what you expect? Like, y'all drafted the dude number 1. Like, what you expect? Like, every cornerback gonna get burned. Every receiver gonna drop the pass. Every quarterback gonna throw an interception. Every running back gonna fumble here and there. You know what I mean? Like, it's a part of the game. So, like, I don't know, but
I agree, bro. I don't think benching your starter is the solution because he's a starter. The backup is a backup for a reason. So he gonna come in, he gonna play better. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like the whole defensive game plan was off, yo. Like they didn't try to bracket to his side. They didn't try to shade the safety to his side. They didn't give either cornerback any type of help at all. No. And it was continuous.
They did against us too. They did the same thing to him against us, and then they were like, and because AJ came out in the interview, he was like, it was a lot of man. He was like, I respect the young kid, but they got to get him some help.
Yeah, like
and then they come out the next week and put him right back in the same situation against a faster receiver.
And to have Ron Rivera and Del Rio on the same team, and y'all can't figure this out. Exactly. Like, what we doing, man?
2 defensive coaches. Like,
yeah, like what we doing?
I mean, but that game could have been worse though, man, because the first play of the game, I mean, Mooney, like Justin Fields missed Mooney. He was wide, like dudes was wide open the whole game. Like if Justin Fields was more accurate, they could have put up 50, 60 points in that game.
They could have, though. But here's the thing, he didn't miss them bad. Like it was inches. You know what I'm saying? So it could have got real nasty in the first half.
That's why you gotta run that pill, man. When it got 10-0, I was like, the next drive, I was telling my cousin, I'm like, look, they gonna start running this ball, and they get these people the ball back in the 3 and out. It's finna get nasty. They go right out there in 3 and out, no run. I'm like, oh, they finna score 17-0.
That game remind me of the Titans versus us when we had the number 1 seed, like, I think the Titans was up 10-0 and we just panicked and we just started like throwing the ball. Like Lamar threw the ball like 56 times. Like, you know what I mean? Like they took us out of our game. Like I felt like that's how it was too. You know what I mean? And then like I think it was I forgot who said it, but like one of y'all said like damn, is it only a tight end and running back on y'all roster? Like get the receiver. Like at one point I had Scary Terry for like 50 or 60 yards. The motherfucker only had like 13 yards, and I'm looking at like Gibson. Gibson got 40 something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I know you get, you got, you check down, you get everybody involved, but like, I mean, that's supposed to be like Scary Terry numbers. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, I hope they get it together because I feel like the Commanders fans, they still was a little high off that little preseason win, and now they, you know what I mean? They get coming back to reality, but. Crazy. Because I mean they hardly beat the Cardinals too, and like look at the Cardinals. I mean, yeah, they beat the Cowboys, but you get what I'm saying? Like,
And that was close.
Right? You feel me?
The Cardinals game was close. They should have lost that one.
Exactly. I think all their games was close this year, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, let me see.
I mean, the only 2 teams they beat were bad teams. If you want to be honest about it, and like I said,
I was going to say it, but I didn't want to say it. Cardinals and a team that gave up 70.
Okay, right, yeah. All right, so that don't even count.
And I mean, Denver almost beat them though.
They came back on that one too. They was down 24-3.
Came back, yeah, that came down to like the last few minutes of the quarter of the game. Something gonna have to shake in Washington, bro, and it's gonna have to be with the coaching staff. A change is gonna have to be made. Cause
now that y'all tell me the 2 teams they won against, I'm kind of scared for them against the Falcons.
I don't like this. The only thing I like in this game is Bijan. Whatever his yards is, I'll take that.
If you can't listen,
they can't taking that every week though.
Except for the Detroit game, every week he done got his rushing yards.
Yeah, that's the only thing I like in this game.
All right, so on to the first game of the week, man. We got the Jaguars and the Bills. Jaguars, the Bills are giving the Jags 5.5.
I don't know about the 5.5, bro.
It's the 9:30 game too. That those games are tricky, man. Those early morning games, they're tricky. I like the Bills, but that 5.5.
Yeah, that's a lot. I know Josh Allen is 1-1 with them. He beat them like 2018 and then lost 2020. But he had like 3 interceptions, 3 turnovers, no touchdowns, over 300 yards. I like Buffalo to win, but Jacksonville been over there for 2 weeks. This is second week over there, so they already settled. For whatever reason, man, Jacksonville plays them good because the game that they won was close. But Buffalo should punch on these boys, man. They should, but I don't know.
I feel like Jacksonville looking for a get back game.
I don't like Jacksonville. I don't like nothing about Jacksonville.
I think they're looking for one though. I think they need one, or they're looking for one, however you want to put it. Because they've been looking very mediocre lately.
Yeah. Well, let me take that back. It's not that I don't like Jacksonville. It's nothing about them that I'm confident about on either side of the ball. I'm not confident about Trevor. I'm not confident about that run game. I'm not confident about them stopping the pass or the run.
All right. So, JMik. JMik, you there?
I think he's frozen.
Yeah, he froze. All right, Kicka, what you think about the Jaguars and Bills?
It's like he just looked at you like he ignoring you. Yeah, I was certified.
Is his eyes moving?
No.
I don't think he can hear us. No, I think his eyes are. No, he ain't blinking.
Well, I mean, unless he got a phone call or something, I don't know. But I mean, I'm with certified. I don't trust the Jaguars. Like, I don't trust them. I don't even trust them winning that division. But like, I think like, what the Bills is -5.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they cover that. I like the bid. I mean the Bills minus 5.5.
I don't know. I buy 2 points, three actually. Bring that down to three, and I'll
Three and a
feel
half.
better.
Three and a
Yeah,
half.
three.
Three. Oh, all right, three.
Yeah, bring that down to three, and I'll feel better.
You think it's gonna be a close one? So you like Buffalo by 3, pretty much.
I don't like the fact that I feel like Jack, even though I'm not confident about what I said about that team, they have been over there for 2 weeks.
So they
You know,
acclimated to the
yeah,
time and all that stuff. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Do you like Stephon Diggs for the anytime touchdown this week?
Oh, Diggs gonna get a tutty. He gonna get a tutty. Like Diggs look good right now, man.
He do.
He not getting talked about. I don't know why, but I think he by far he's playing the best wide receiver football in the NFL right now. I can't him and Tyreek. Him
Oh,
and
there goes
Tyreek.
JMik right there. You was froze for a second, JMik.
It was the it was
cut
the
out for a
perfect
second,
frozen
man.
too. You were just like this, like you was
Yeah,
looking
we
just
was
like.
And y'all still on that?
What you think about this Jacksonville
Jags
Buffalo
game?
game? 5.5. Buffalo giving up 5.5.
I mean, I was on the Bills last week, man. I was on the Bills last week when nobody but the Bills, it seemed like, was on the Bills. I'm on the Bills again. You've been watching the Jags the last 2 weeks, man. They really ain't been playing that well. They've been getting by on their defense and pretty much the teams they've been playing. And I mean, like, going into the season, I like the Jags. Like, I think the Jags gonna win, is gonna win the AFC South, but I just think the way that the Bills been playing since week 2, arguably they're playing the best in the NFL. Like, maybe outside of the 49ers, they've been playing the best. So for me, the 5.5 is not too much to lay on the Bills. I do realize the Jags been in London, but they ain't been playing well. So that, I mean, it's great that you've been in London, but you ain't been playing well, and now you got to go against a team that's firing on all cylinders, and they're getting Von Miller back. And granted, Von Miller probably played 15, 20 snaps or whatever, but them snaps might be impactful because I mean he flew over there, so I anticipate he's gonna play. So yeah, like give me the Bills and so I mean give me the Bills and the minus 5.5 personally.
You ain't scared of the 5.5. You don't want to.
And it kills me to say that because that's a team in my division. So nah, I ain't scared of the 5.5, man. And like I was on the Bills last week with the spread last week, so yeah. So I ain't. I mean, I just think if T Law was playing better, and like Calvin Ridley was playing better, and I mean like the whole because I mean their whole offense ain't really been playing that well. The wide receivers dropping balls, they're not running the ball that well. And I understand that Cam Robinson coming back, but Cam Robinson kind of in the same light as Von Miller. Like these dudes ain't played they ain't played the whole season, so it's like they're gonna have to ramp that back up. And so for me, when I just look at that and just how to build, as long as Josh Allen plays the way he's been playing the last 3 weeks, they'll be fine. If you start turning over the ball, then that shit could be something different though.
Kicka, what you think?
No, I already told you. I mean, I like a minus 5.5.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna move on to the Titans and Colts. Titans favored by 2.5.
Where's that game?
It's in Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson playing, right?
Yeah, I think he's back.
At 2.5 scary.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Jonathan Taylor playing.
Oh, is he playing?
Oh, they say he playing?
I was asking.
They said he game time decision, I think.
No, they haven't said it.
No, they had to activate him today, right?
I don't think they didn't activate on pup yet though.
No, he got. I know he
got.
I think
so. At some point
days.
today, he's been practicing all week though.
They have to activate him today by 4:00 to play.
Okay. I think he's playing, man. He been practicing with them all season.
We'll find out soon.
I think he's playing. But
Shane Steichen, he gonna hold out till 4:00 too.
Yeah, I just don't like. Tennessee just hasn't been playing Tennessee football. I don't like what I've been seeing. The Colts have been playing pretty fucking good, man. I know that record doesn't say that, but they've been in every single game this season. So if you're gonna put a gun in my head, I'm gonna take the Colts.
I like the Colts too, man.
I like
To
the
be
Colts
honest.
too.
Especially
I mean,
if Jonathan Taylor play, definitely. I'll take the
yeah, I
money
mean,
line if Taylor play.
Mm.
yeah.
And they already a plus anyway. So I think if Jonathan Taylor play, they might switch the odds. They might swap that around.
It'll
But I
probably
like
go to even.
I'm looking at it now. I like DeAndre. See, I ain't gonna lie, this a little tough because it's like the quarterback play. But I like DeAndre Hopkins against for the over 53 and a half pass receiving yards.
How's he been doing this shit? Because I know Derrick Henry ain't been doing shit because I just benched him on my fantasy team.
Hold on,
I
I'm about to
mean,
see.
D-Hop ain't really been doing all that either,
Yeah.
though. I think
I
he had 1 or
mean,
2 games where he got over 50 yards.
Tannehill is awful, bro. He looks
I
like a
think
rookie out there.
they might as well let the rookie play.
Might as well let him play, bro.
Yeah, Will Levis. But I don't know.
I mean, but I'm with y'all. Like, I mean, like, I like the Colts, and they're underdogs at home anyway. So I like the Colts plus the 2.5. I mean, you could take the money line. I think they're gonna win. But if you want to be safe, I mean, you could take them plus the 2.5.
No, I said if Jonathan Taylor play, I'll probably throw something on the money line. But if he out, Zach Moss been playing good too. So
Yeah, I think the offensive line is back to what it was like 2 years ago. Because last year they had a down year, and I think they're kind of back. So
yeah, I just feel like the Colts are getting the Titans at the right time.
So look, this real quick. This is what I want to say about the Titans game because I just looked at D-Hop numbers. Because I mean, he is playing back in the South, right? So he ain't played no AFC South teams yet. He didn't even score yet this season.
Mm.
The last game he had 4 receptions, 63. The game before that, 48 yards. Week 2, 40. Week 1, 65. So if I was like doing a player prop, I'd probably take his over receiving yards and probably an anytime touchdown. Like I think it'll like I don't know. It's just like that's how I be thinking about sports betting. Like, all right, he playing against a former team. You know what I mean? In the division, and that's the first games back in the division, the first team in the division. So I don't know, but once again, the quarterback play. So that's what
I
scares
mean,
me.
he's only caught over 50 yards two out of half the games. That's my issue. Like,
Yeah,
other than the first week, he ain't he's getting what 3 and 4 targets a week. So
Yeah,
I
13
don't know.
week
Like
1, 5
like
week
player prop
2,
wise, it's
7,
kind of hard.
3,
So
and week 4, 6.
I think I might.
oh, and actually, I was looking at the catches.
Oh, you
And my
good.
bad. Yeah,
But I don't know. I mean, that's something to think
yeah.
about. You feel me? Because that's how I go. Like they probably because I mean he the number 1 receiver though, but that quarterback played crazy. But I
Until
definitely
I
like the
see
coach
better,
though.
until I see better out of Derrick Henry, he won't go on another parlay until I see something different.
I mean, didn't they have a good game last week though?
Yeah, but
That was the first week of the season. First week he's had a good week of the season.
what'd he do?
I think he
I'm about to
scored a
see.
Last week.
touchdown. I think he had
Hold
like
on,
80, 70,
Oh,
80
did
yards or something.
he
I'm about
threw one too, right?
yeah. I'm
Mm-hmm.
about to pull his numbers up now.
He had 22 carries, 122, and a touchdown.
Oh, okay. And who
But
they play?
the Bengals.
Oh yeah, Bengals is booba.
That. This year though, that was his first game. Look, Cleveland, he had 20 yards. The Chargers, he had 80 yards. In New Orleans, he had 63. Like, you did it to the Bengals because the Bengals ain't got nothing going on offense right now. And that's
Yeah,
affecting their
so I just
defense.
looked it
Joe
up.
Burrow ain't doing nothing. Huh?
So I mean, like DeAndre Hopkins averages 80 yards when he plays the Colts. I mean, I just looked it up.
80 yards against the
So
Colts?
yeah, I mean that's what he averages. It's about 5. It's like almost 6 receptions for 81 yards. That's what he averages. But obviously he's played them. He's played them 13 times.
Mm.
So I mean, you can take that for what it's worth.
And what was the prop kicker? 60, 63?
No, 50, 53.
I might take him for the 53 then.
I can tell you. Hold on. Let me see what the alternate looking like. Alternate receiver yards, 60 yards. I mean, 50 yards. Minus 338. 60 plus 114. 70 plus 174. 82. 70. I mean, 240.
He ain't got close to 80 yards this year. I don't know. Boy. I wouldn't mess with the 80. I probably would go with the 50 though. I probably go with the 50.
Yeah, I mean the 80 is just what he's averaging. I mean, I definitely wouldn't take him for 80. I mean, he'd have to have a monster. I mean, like they'd have to it'd be in the game plan that they're getting him the ball. But 50, I mean, he should be able to do 50.
So the next game is JMik, Saints, Patriots. Patriots favored by 1 point.
I mean, I feel like this is a battle of the mid. I mean, I'm gonna be real with you because the Saints, they ain't playing well. We ain't really playing well.
Did they get Derek Carr back?
Yeah, Derek Carr played last week, but he played like ass. Okay. So I mean, it's like, I mean,
that's what I was asking. Did they get him back? Like,
oh yeah, he played last week. I mean, he didn't play well though, but he played. So I mean, they quarterback playing like ass. Mac Jones playing like ass. I mean, our defense done lost the two best players on the defense. And I've been telling people all week, man, they've been asking me like how you should bet this game, and I honestly don't know. I mean, normally when the Patriots lose like they did last week to the Cowboys, they lose bad, like they'll normally bounce back. But like watching some of the tape on Mac Jones, like his footwork was horrendous last week. And for a dude that was supposed to be coming into the league, supposed to be like, you know, like pro ready and all that, footwork was he's throwing sidearm a lot of the time. So for me, if I was going to bet on this game, I wouldn't even bet on the spread. I just bet on the under. I think the under is like 38 or 39 or something like that. Like I bet the under
39 and a half.
Yeah, I bet the under because like these. I mean, both these teams ain't scoring a bunch of points, and they got the Saints got a good defense and we got a good defense. And I really don't know who gonna win the game. I'm gonna just be real with y'all.
Yeah, I agree. Shit, man, I don't even know where to start. But as long as Judon is out, I'm off the Patriots. It's just that simple. I don't. I'm still waiting to hear what they're gonna do with him, if he's gonna go on IR or not. But
he has surgery already, so like they're saying he's gonna be out for 2 months.
Okay, all right. So the offense is struggling, man. I feel like they knew what Mac Jones was, so I feel like they did a disservice to him by not getting him some type of talent because Mac isn't the type of dude where he's going to make people better. On the other side, but I do like the Patriots defense. They haven't been as consistent as I thought they was going to be. But a lot of that has to do with, the time that they spending on the field because the offense, sputtering. On the other side, man, the same thing with the Saints, man. I'm just shocked that the offense looks the way as it does. I know Alvin Kamara came back last week. I don't even feel comfortable throwing a prop on Alvin because I'm not sure what Patriots defense is going to show up. And then Derek Carr. I don't know how the offensive line going to block for him. It's just a lot of uncertainty about this game. Period, man. It's a push for me. I'm not touching nothing.
That's probably why the spread is 1.
Yeah, I'm not touching nothing from this game.
That's age certified. That's probably why the spread is 1.
Yeah, I think the line started at 1.5. Well, yeah, it was 1.5. I think the money's coming in on the Saints, so that's why it's down to just 1 point.
All right.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay away. I don't know what I bet on this ticket, but it was just one player prop I like from there. I like Chris Olave over 4.5 total receptions for that game. That's about it.
That's probably a safe one.
Yeah, that game's shaky, man.
I mean, to be honest with you,
I would say so.
I like Stevenson for like over that over 51.5, but I don't know. I think I saw something like, is he playing this week, JMik?
He's got a thigh injury. He's supposed to play, but the problem with the Patriots, their O-line has been much worse than it was last year. So they're not
Pretty
really running
banged
the
up,
ball
man.
that effectively. So I mean, betting on him running the ball is kind of dicey because if they get behind, pretty much like they did in almost every game but the Jets game, they're just not going to run the ball like that. So I mean, I might take his receptions possibly because I don't know I would guess his receptions is either going to be at 3 or 4. I'd feel more comfortable with that.
Yeah, matter of fact, I definitely was looking at his receptions. They got him more over 2.5.
But I mean, like one bet I would lay on this game is I would bet Mac Jones to throw a pick, and I would bet David Carr to throw a pick. Like I think that's a pretty safe bet too.
Hold on, you said what? Mac Jones to throw a pick and then
Mac,
That's wild.
yeah, I would probably parlay that actually. I mean, I'm just being real with you. And I think the only game Mac Jones didn't throw a pick in was the Jets game. I think because in the Eagles game he threw one. The Dolphins game did he fumble? Was that a pick? I'm not sure. He might have. No, because he has 4 picks. So yeah, I think he threw a pick in the Dolphins game. He threw 2 last week. So
Hey,
I
JMik.
mean, it's my team. I'm being real with you. That's all.
Right. What's going on in New England, bro? On the offensive side of the ball, bro. Like, what's going on?
I mean, you could change the scheme. I mean, it's kind of like the saying, like you could put frosting on dog shit, but dog shit gonna be dog shit when you eat it. It's not gonna make a difference what kind of frosting you put on it. And yeah, they got a different play caller, but like when your top 3 receivers are what Devontae Parker, Kendrick Bourne.
Why is he still in the NFL?
Juju Smith-Schuster.
Can somebody tell me why Parker is still in the NFL?
Because the Patriots
I
gave
think
him a
the only
job.
reason why he's on the I think the only reason why he's on the Patriots is because we don't have another X. Like our only X on the team is Kayshon Boutte, but he a rookie, so I don't think they feel comfortable putting him out. I think Kayshon better than him, but I just don't think he's a rookie, so I don't think they're comfortable with that yet. I mean, we gave him some more like incentive laid a deal over the summer, but there's an out after this year. So, and then I think if Kayshon develops, then I think he won't be here next year. I'm hoping he won't be here. And then they made a mistake by signing Juju, which they should have kept Jacoby Myers. They had kept Jacoby Myers. I mean, Jacoby Myers is, he's more explosive and he's better right now. So I mean, they made a calculated mistake, and they don't got a lot of talent on the outside, and the offensive line kind of got bad from the last couple of years. So I mean, the defense, y'all know, the defense ain't the issue. The defense is doing what the defense does. It's just the offense. They haven't scored. I don't think they've scored over 20 points this year. I think there's only 3 teams that haven't scored over 20. I think it's the Raiders, us, and the Saints. I think those are the only teams that haven't scored over 20 the whole season. So, I mean, it's a struggle, man. I mean, like, they're going to have to rebuild, and Patriot fans are going to have to suffer through it. I mean, there's a time we was good for a while, and you always got to rebuild. So, I mean, you can't be good forever. So, it is what it is.
All right, so we're going to move on. The next game, a kicker, man, Ravens Steelers. We're going to go with you first, man. Baltimore favored by 4.5. You muted. Come off mute. You're on the mute.
My bad. I'm tripping. I like that 4.5.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, I also like hold on, let me go to it. Let me see if they changed the odds on here. Damn, where is it at? The Ravens total. Oh, here you go. I like the Ravens total points over 21.5. I definitely think we could score like at least 28 on the Steelers, and that's plus 110. So that's a nice little prop. I like Zay for over 40. Mark Andrews. Oh, also, I like Zay Flowers to score this week. I throw him on my parlay every week, but I feel like this would be the perfect week. You know what I mean? Patrick Peterson talking a lot of shit, talking about, I gotta keep my eyes on, the Munchkin and all that. And I mean, it's Ravens Steelers week. Why not, have your first NFL touchdown against, the rivals,
That's crazy, man. He's still talking because he was bumping his gums a lot about Ayuk, and Ayuk put 102 tutties on his head.
I don't think he know he old yet, man. I don't think he know.
I like his confidence, though.
Is it confidence?
I mean, sometimes it beats like that.
Is it confidence or is it arrogance or is it stupidity? Because all of them can be coincided as one thing, but you just got to know the difference.
Yeah, all of the above.
I think he
I think
just
they all
throwing
mix in the
in.
same glass, pretty much.
He just throwing shit at the wall and just hoping something stick. But I think Baltimore should smoke these boys, man. The Pittsburgh Steelers are a bad football team right now. You know, outside of Hightower and J.J. Watt, um, they really not playing good football anywhere. And what's my man name? Cam Hayward. Somebody got a lot of noise on their mic.
Although I
I
hear the
think that's
static too. I don't
I
think
think
it's
that's you,
mine though.
Smitty.
It's me.
Yeah, we can hear you typing.
I ain't
Um,
typing.
well, somebody was. It sounded
No, I
like
was about to
somebody
say
was
I hear
typing.
it's like a static. It's like a static. He sound.
Oh,
I mean,
so Cam Hayward being out has completely decimated that defense, that their ability to do anything. Pittsburgh Steelers, they're just not a good football team, man. This year, they're not, and I don't even think Cam is going to help them right this ship. Like Pittsburgh is bad, man. It's bad. So I think Baltimore should smoke these boys, man. I'd be shocked if Pittsburgh scored. That's how bad I think Pittsburgh is.
I mean, so let me weigh in. So the way I feel, I think on Twitter I posted my picks. I initially picked the Steelers, and I didn't know that Kenny Pickett was hurt. So I kind of got to switch that. What I do think is going to happen, I think the Ravens going to win, but since Kenny Pickett not 100%, but I also think that the Steelers going to cover the 4. I think in a rivalry game like this, man, like 4.5 is a lot. Like, because like historically, like these games are always close historically. Like I feel like most of the time these games go down to it's like a field goal game or whatever. And if I'm not mistaken, the game in Pittsburgh, so I give him a little credit because the game in
I
Pittsburgh.
think so.
So yeah, so like I said, Kenny Pickett ain't 100%. Freiermuth is out, which is big for them because like that's their target in the middle of the field. So give me the Ravens, but I'll take the Ravens on the money line, or you either take the Ravens on the money line, or I would take the Steelers plus the 4.5. But I do think the Ravens gonna win again.
Let me see. All right. So I also like the Ravens. The 4.5, I don't know. The Steelers, I've seen them beat a team with defense, but then I've seen them also let a team get away who they should have dominated. I think I'm gonna take the 4.5. I think this the we gotta see something out of the Ravens. Like after that Colts loss,
Yeah.
I don't think
agree.
their offense is firing on all cylinders yet. I kind of want to see the outbreak, man. I want to see that high power offense I've seen. They getting OBJ back, so maybe it open up a little bit for Zay Flowers. What's the other receiver? Bateman playing today, kicker.
Yeah, he's supposed to be playing.
Okay. So, I like the Ravens 4.5. I'll take the Ravens 4.5.
Hey, real quick, y'all like the Ravens over 10.5 first half points?
First half.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, haven't y'all been starting off slow, like these games slow though?
Yeah,
because I feel like y'all been scoring the majority of your points in the second half.
right. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I just don't see how Pittsburgh scores. I don't see it. Maybe maybe it's an over exaggeration, but Najee Harris ain't it. The holes are just not there, and then Kenny. Uh, I don't know, man. I just Guru got mad at me because I was saying they had a JV offense. They got a
I mean,
JV
it's true
offense.
though. I mean, it's true. Like everybody say that. It ain't the same offense like how it used to be. Like it's true.
Yeah,
Like because I mean, if you look at it, that the Steelers averaging 15.5 yards. Points a game. And if you look how many points our defense allowing, it's just like where's they gonna get the points from? You feel me? Like
yeah.
like I feel you certified. I feel like the way how we've been playing and they've been playing, they shouldn't score. But even they score, I feel like they ain't gonna
It's a
score more than
division
13
game.
points. Huh?
I mean, but I
It's
don't
a
get it though,
division
because it's
game.
like,
I mean, yeah,
I
that
don't get it
too.
with the Steelers though, because it's like they got the weapons. They got weapons
What
on the
weapons?
team. It's not like my team where we ain't got the weapons. I mean, they got
They
Pickens. They
See,
that's
have
y'all got
it.
the
Fire move
coach
because
though,
but he
JMik. Y'all
hurt.
got the coach.
That's it, though. They got
And I
Pickens.
mean,
That's
Calvin
it.
Austin's a good. Yeah, but I mean,
Man,
Calvin
come
Austin.
on,
I
bro.
mean, like he's not a bad second or third wide receiver though. He's not. He ain't not a number one, but he's not a bad. If DJ when DJ come back, Calvin's a good number 3. So I mean, but for me, it's just I don't know. Like Kenny Pickett, I ain't really like Kenny Pickett
But
at
we talking
Pittsburgh.
right
I
now,
ain't really never
JMik.
liked him.
We talking right now. Right now,
I
they're
mean, they
not a
gotta
good
win.
football team.
I mean, they gotta win games on defense right now. Like the defense got to turn the other team over, and they got to give that offense a short field. That's how they gonna score.
And
So,
the last
and
time they did that, look at the team they was playing: the Browns and the Raiders.
well, the Browns. The only reason I think they won that Browns game, real talk, is because if Chubb don't get hurt in that Browns game, I don't think they win that game.
Yeah,
But
they
Chubb
was
got hurt
driving.
what the second quarter.
They
I
was driving
agree.
easy.
I agree.
Yeah, they was
I
running the
agree.
ball like on the steals. It wasn't an issue until he got hurt.
Yeah, the Browns was Nick Chubb was like 8 yards a wop on
Yeah,
that
he
drive.
was. So yeah, I mean that's I mean to me the Steelers' formula is they defense gotta get after the quarterback and they gotta get turnovers and they gotta get that offense a short field to work with so they could be able to score until they get DJ back and Frymouth back. I mean that's what they got to do.
I just feel like on defense, they can't just sit back in coverage and wait for Lamar to do something. So the alternative is they have to go after him. But if you go after him, now lane's gonna open up. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you're gonna have to pick your poison, man, because like that defense is they not that secondary is awful.
Yeah,
Pittsburgh's secondary is trash.
I feel
yeah,
like
but
if we still had like Greg Roman and we ain't had like a Zay Flowers, you know what I mean? Like them weapons like we added. I feel I probably feel like it'll be like a close game. But by us having more weapons now, like even with certified saying, like, I'm gonna be real with you, like Highsmith and Watt right now makes up for their defense. Cause like without them
Yeah.
two,
Oh, they balling, dog.
where would they, you know what I mean? Like even me, I mean Mika, he cool too, but it's like
He can't do it all by himself.
right. It's like them three, like they can't do it by themselves. So it's like who gonna step up? I mean, you got Peterson, he a vet, but I mean, you know what I mean? He washed up right now, if you want
Get
me to be honest.
barbecue chicken.
You know what I mean? And then I heard they not playing the Joey Porter like that. So it was like,
Yeah, what's that about?
I
He
had
just
no
think he
idea.
probably think he's not ready. You know how Mike Tomlin is. You know. You
Hey,
need, and
man.
as much help as you need in the secondary right now, you need to get him ready.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Listen, man, he either gonna drown or he gonna swim. So what
yeah.
we gonna do?
I mean, you
I guess
can't
they
keep.
don't want to Emmanuel Forbes him. They don't want to Emmanuel
I
Forbes him.
mean, you right, but at the same time, like I was saying earlier, like they top picks, like what you expect, like you can't think they Superman. Like name a corner that came in. I mean, it's a couple cornerbacks, but I'm saying like all cornerbacks have problems. You can't just bench them and think, oh, sit on the
Yeah.
sideline, watch this backup do it, and it's just like, you know what I mean? Build his
Watch him
confidence
do
up.
worse than me.
Coach him up.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like when Forbes is in the draft process, I didn't love Forbes, man, because I just felt like he was undersized and he get bullied, and that's
Yeah.
kind of what's been going on the last couple of weeks. He's been
Yeah.
getting bullied a lot.
Right.
So yeah, I mean it's not good for the kid's confidence, but I'm not sure what they should do. Like I think they treating him like he their number one corner. And I just don't think for him at this point in his career, I don't think it's a good idea. I think they need to let him get like just to get more snaps under his belt because everybody ain't gonna be like Sauce or like Tariq Woolen, like corners like everybody ain't gonna be like that. Like you're not gonna
Right.
be able to just like put him in day one as your like as your left cornerback. Like the shit don't work that way for everybody. So,
All right, so we're gonna go to this Texans Falcons game. a Texans team who look like they could be firing on something, and a Falcons team who look like they could be looking for another quarterback real soon. Falcons favored by 1.5.
Uh, give me the Texans, dog. I ain't even gonna spend. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Give me the Texans.
I'm with you. I like the Texans too.
Yeah,
I
I'm
just
with
like
the
the Texans
too,
defense, man.
I like the Texas defense, offense, everything better than the Falcons because Desmond Ritter's some shit.
And,
Look,
I mean, the only
look.
thing is like the Falcons is
it's
undefeated at home. That's my only contention about the game. But I do think the Texans are going to win. I take the Texans money line.
Them boys playing football, man.
yeah, and
D'Amico
see, I
got them
mean, ever
boys ready,
since
man.
yeah, because I mean, week 1, I mean, we played CJ, and I could tell like, I mean, I could kind of tell like, yeah, it's his first NFL game. Probably was a little nervous, but like. Ever since then, that boy been like even on the passing yards 3. And to be honest, the crazy thing about it is, and I hate to say this, like his passing yards looking better than my quarterback. You get what I'm saying? This is like,
Mine too.
dang. So that's just showing
Bro,
me like, yeah,
Mine too. I can't a kick it. Mine too.
you know what I mean?
no, listen to me, man. I've been seeing all of these projected MVP leaders, and I don't see CJ Stroud, but his numbers say that he's in the MVP conversation.
Yeah, I
When's
mean,
the
he
last
should be.
rookie that got MVP?
I don't think it's ever happened, honestly,
Well, he
Yeah,
might be the first if you keep it
that's
like
going to
this.
be tough.
because I just don't think
I
they're
mean, at
gonna.
this pace,
Imagine him making the playoffs.
listen, man, what the Texans are
I mean,
doing
I think he's.
with arguably one of the worst
I
rosters
mean, I
in the
think they said he's
league.
on track to throw for 5,000 yards or something like that. Like
Yeah,
to
he
throw
is.
for 5,000 yards in your first season is crazy. It's crazy. It doesn't happen.
And look what he throwing to.
A bunch of twos
Robert
Yeah,
and
I'm kind of
threes.
mad though.
Nico
Yeah, I'm
Collins,
kind of mad
Boston
for.
Scott.
Yeah, I mean, from a fancy perspective, because last year I drafted Nico Collins. That nigga didn't do shit last year. He didn't do a fucking thing. And I mean, like this year he balling like crazy. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The Texans look good, man. Right now,
Yeah,
right now.
Right
I
now.
like the Texas money line. I also I like CJ to throw for 2+ touchdowns that game. That's plus 104.
Yeah. Same thing I said about the Jaguars, dog. There's nothing about Atlanta that I like, except for Bijan. That's it. That's it.
oh yeah, I mean Bijan and what's his name? Their safety Bates. I mean Bates been playing really good this
Oh
year too,
yeah,
though.
Bates been playing good.
Or Jesse
Yeah,
Bates.
yeah, he been playing good.
All right.
I mean,
Well,
he making all the difference in their secondary. I mean, if it wasn't for Bates, I don't think that defense would be half as good as it is.
what about Grady?
I mean, I still got
He
the
been
Texans,
playing.
but
He ain't really
I mean,
he
Grady
ain't
a
looking
staple in
like
their
he did
defense
last
though.
year. Yeah. I mean, he's somebody that you have to account for, but from the games that I've saw, he hasn't been as impactful as previous years. So, you know,
All right. So we're gonna move on to the Panthers Lions. Lions favored by 9.5. It's in Detroit.
oh yeah,
I think the Carolina Panthers will continue their losing streak today of
yeah,
0-5
yeah.
because I don't
Now,
see I
now,
don't see them getting no love.
now
But
what
in these
does
football
work?
spreads,
Go ahead.
now I was gonna say like in the NFL, these almost double digit spread. I don't ever like these spreads.
Yeah,
Like I don't know, like it ain't college to me, bro. Like these are professionals. It's like 10 point, almost 10 point is a lot. And I think that the Panthers they didn't lose by that much last week. I think they lost to the Vikings by 10 or something. So I don't know. Like I mean, I do like the Lions to win. I just don't know they're gonna win by 10. And then I think St. Brown is doubtful, which means he probably not gonna play. So I
yeah. I
hate to
don't
say,
think he playing.
yeah, I think the Lions are gonna win, but if I'm betting on the game, I might take the Panthers plus the 9.5
Yeah, the Panthers lost to the Vikings last week by 8.
by 8.
20,
So
yeah, 21-13.
yeah, yeah,
And
I do
that
like the
actually was a
Panthers
close
plus the
game too.
nine and
Like
a
I
half. Yeah,
think to like the end. So yeah, I don't know. Like you say that minus 9.5, that joint is a little
That's a lot
high.
of points in the
yeah.
NFL. 9 points is a lot, though.
I mean, if
I
any
like the Lions to win, but I don't know about 9.5.
If anything, I like the total points over 33.5. I think they can cover that.
33.5.
No,
That's the
43. 40,
I was about
43.
to say.
No, the total. No, not the spread. The total points.
Okay.
I could see. I could see like the Panthers probably putting up like 20 at the most, 21. I could see like the Lions putting up 40 their damn self. 30.
The red rifle playing today.
Who?
Nah, I think the rookie playing because I think he played last week.
Man, I feel bad for that boy, man. Frank Wright, he's not him. I don't know how he got that job. Uh, I feel for Bryce, man. Hutchinson and them boys. What's his name? Because I keep messing it up.
Who?
For the Panthers
Adrian,
or the Lions?
the
Adrian
line.
Aiden
Hutchinson.
Hutchinson.
Hutchinson, yeah.
Aiden Hutchinson.
Aiden, yeah.
Hey,
I think he gonna be on that boy's ass all day.
Pause.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I love him, bro. He don't even play. I wish that motherfucker played for the Ravens. He just
Listen,
like
man,
his second year, bro. Like he just his technique,
I,
like everything,
bro,
like and
everything,
he
dog.
caused problems.
Yeah, I feel like he got size. He the perfect height, size. He got strength. He got speed. He could play inside. He could play outside. He could bend, swim, move, power rush, speed rush. Like he's damn near perfect, man. You know, if he could put it all together, he might be able to put up J.J. Watt numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean he was good his rookie year too, though. I think he had like
He
7, 8 sacks his
was.
rookie year. And I mean now he's just like he's a demon trying to block that guy because I remember that Chiefs game, the first game of the year. They could not block that man for nothing. So yeah, the Lions got a really good team this year, man. And I mean, like as long as their defense keeps playing like they've been playing, they're gonna be tough to beat.
Yeah. I think the Lions' downfall is going to be experience. You know, I think they might win double. They're probably going to win double digit, 11, 12 games. But experience is what's going to do them in at the end. Because
I can see that.
I don't think Jared Goff is going to move the needle in the playoffs for them.
Facts.
I like Jared Goff in that game to throw over 1.5 touchdowns.
Yeah,
Passes.
for sure. Yeah.
For sure. That
I,
secondary is decent, but it ain't enough to stop what they got going on.
I think Goff will hit all his props in this game.
I wonder what the Detroit Lions gonna look like in 2 weeks when they get that boy Wilson back.
Ooh.
I thought he playing this week.
No, he got a 6
J-Mo coming
game.
back. Nah.
No,
So like they
I'm
moved the
thinking
6
about
down to
Williams.
4.
They
And
moved it
then you
down to
think about
4.
J-Mo. That's what you
Yeah,
think about
yeah, he playing this week.
He come back this
in
week.
this week.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's supposed to
What?
play. Yeah,
Oh,
he's
that's
supposed to play.
unfair.
Yeah.
That's unfair.
but Say Brown might not be playing. So
No, I'm just saying the fact that he went from 6 to 4. Like,
yeah. So
okay, well,
but
I think they
I
made an agreement. Like I guess the plays again.
because they changed the rules, JMik. Because he should have got the year suspension.
yeah, I think LaPlata might go crazy tomorrow.
Oh
If
yeah,
I
I was
say that
just
right.
I was just looking at him.
Who LaPlata?
Yeah, Laporta, the tight end.
Yeah,
I don't know why I keep messing that boy name up. Laporta, yeah. He nice, yo.
Yeah, I think he has good like. Yeah, he is.
They got him over 52.5. I like that.
I like him after the catch, man. He nasty, man.
They ain't got the total receptions on here though, but yeah, I think I like him on that one too.
All right, so this next one could get ugly very soon. It's Giants, Dolphins. Dolphins favored by 12.5.
I know I said I don't like
And
double
that game's
points.
in Miami, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like double. I don't
They
like
gonna
that
get
double point
smoked,
spread,
yo.
but they gonna
The
get smoked.
Giants gonna get smoked, yo. I mean, the Giants are banged up right now. Okay,
Yeah, I
they
mean,
got
and plus
3
like the
starters
Dolphins
out.
come off a loss too, like a tough.
Yeah, the Giants got three. I know Saquon might be playing, but they got three starters out on that offensive line. Uh, Daniel Jones is not it without that line and Saquon and that defense, man. I can't think of one positive thing to say about that defense.
They got 2 legs and 2 arms. I mean, we can say that. I mean, that's positive.
Allegedly,
I mean,
well,
the only thing
yeah,
I say about
I
the
think
Giants defense. I mean, the only thing I say about the Giants defense is they can get if they're going against a bad offensive line, they could get after the quarterback though, because that's kind of what they're at right now because of what Terran Armstead's out. He's on IR for I think 4 weeks or whatever. And I think one of their other guards are hurt too, so they might be able to make it a game if they can get after Tua. But like I said, I don't like taking these big spreads, but I just don't see how the Dolphins don't win by 2 times. I don't see it. So I'd have to go with maybe I'd buy some points and bring it down to 10, maybe 9 or 10 points, and I would do it that way.
shit, I'd give up some points.
And you'll give up. You'll get them some
Bruh,
more
I
points.
feel like the floodgates are going to open
So they're gonna both.
somewhere
Hey,
late in the third, and it's going to get ugly.
I ain't gonna lie. Add 7. Let me buy 7 more points. I think they could cover that plus 20.5. Because I mean, you gotta think about it. He just lost to the Bills, so now everybody thinking probably like, damn, they the same. I mean, not saying it like that. They the same old Dolphins. They can't, they probably ain't gonna win the East. So maybe they want to put up like probably 50, 60, maybe another 70 piece just to show like, yeah, we still here. Yeah, it's just the Giants, but yeah, the offense still here. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the thing. They Miami will run it up on you.
Oh
They
yeah.
don't have no problem running it up on you. And
Yeah, but the thing is, I
man,
think like after that game last week, I've come to the conclusion that the Miami Dolphins are some front runners, though. That's the thing, though. Like if
I
you make
agree.
it a tough game,
Mhm.
then I think you can get them. But the problem is they start off so fast, and the Giants' offense is so bad.
Yeah,
I just
the,
don't
the
know if they can put them in that position.
the Dolphins are bullies. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
if you don't have the firepower to run with them, they're gonna embarrass you. But if you punch back, they don't they don't punch back. And the
that's true.
Giants don't have the firepower to stick up with them, dog. So they gonna they gonna run it up, yo. I mean
Yeah, I think
that's
the only
just
way the
that
Giants got a chance is,
Saquon is gonna have
well,
to
no, I was
have
just
a
saying, like I think the only way they have a,
phenomenal game.
yeah, I was about to say the same thing. Like he gonna have to have like a 150, 200 yard kind of game for them to win.
But you know what happens when he has this game and then they win, and everybody gonna look
Saquon
at
back.
Daniel.
Yeah, he back.
They're gonna be looking at. They're gonna be
He's
looking at
questionable
Daniel
for
Jones like
He gonna play,
you.
bro.
He's
He
a
gonna
he's a
play.
Saquon merchant, man. In the words of
See,
Google.
he now on the flip side, uh, the Dolphins front seven has been underperforming. So even though I'm worried about the Giants having three starters out on the offensive line, I feel like Saquon can kind of sort of make up for that, depending on what the game plan is. But Fangio on that front seven, they ain't been looking too hot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. If they were playing another team with a more potent offense, I'd give that team a chance. But I don't know. If definitely if Saquon don't play, they ain't got no shot, and they're gonna need something more out of Waller. Man, Waller been a major disappointment
Bro,
personally for me.
forgot he was on the team, bro.
They
No, I'm be honest with you. I forgot he was on the team. I really
don't
did.
pass him. They don't even give him the rock. So
I mean, I'm not a Daniel Jones fan, but I have to be honest, yo. He has no time to do anything at all. You know,
Facts. That old line is trash.
yeah, I was in Gridiron Bullies after the day after the game, and I'm just like, it was supposed to be a track team out there, but I'm looking at these wide receivers. You know, they coming out of their stance. jogging down the field. Like, come on, bro, run your route, man. Like, what you doing? You know, by the time Daniel get to his third step, they haven't even made their first cut.
Right.
Yeah, that's a
So,
fact.
so
So that's
what you want
crazy.
him to do? Throw it to the back of your helmet?
Exactly. They can't get their cuts and their routes in time. And then the offensive line playing like shit. Like, I feel you. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just
Yeah,
like the same way, like on defense. Like, if your front four ain't getting no pressure, right? How long you expect your DBs to cover a wide receiver? You know what I'm saying? It's
Can you
something similar
complete?
like that. Like,
I want to know. Can anybody tell me the NFL rule? Can you complete passes on your back? That's what I
no.
want to
Nah, they can't, man. Nah, you can't.
you find me a
Well,
quarterback that could do that, man. He's special.
No, I think you down, Kicker. I think you just down. I don't think you
Yeah,
can complete passes on your back.
Yeah, right.
Nah, he just
yeah,
every time it seemed like every time he dropped back, he fighting for his life, and he not the guy that like he can run. He's mobile, but he's not mobile enough to be running every play. I don't want if it come down to me be seeing Daniel Jones with 12, 15, 17 carries, I'm pretty sure the Giants lost that game. I'm pretty sure.
I wish it stopped raining, yo. Dang.
Well, my game next. Eagles, Rams, Eagles favored by
mm,
4 points. I like this game though. You know, it's an interesting game. They get Cooper Cup back, Tutu Atwell. I kind of want to see if they're gonna let Roby play. I think we need to, but if not, I think that bunch formation that they're gonna come out with. I want to see if Sean Desai can figure out a way to cover the middle of the field because they're gonna attack it. That's their offense. They're gonna go to the middle of the field, and if we don't catch up some of them holes, Matthew Stafford gonna come out of here with a career day. We're gonna come out with an L, man. But it's gonna. I think this game, if Sean Desai doesn't cover the middle of the field, it's gonna be a shootout.
I think the props gonna go crazy in this game.
I like everybody props. Passing yards for Matthew
Yeah,
Stafford, passing yards for Jalen Hurts.
I like the over. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor active. Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go.
Well, they didn't wait to 4 o'clock like I said, but
hey man, take them points before that line move.
Well, I think the line about
Yeah,
to move right
you
now,
know
though.
that shit gonna
Yeah.
move.
It makes you look at it on FanDuel, see what happened to it. Nah, it's still the
it
same.
didn't
It's
move,
still
it didn't move
minus
yet.
2.5.
It didn't
Nah, it
move
moved
yet.
yet, but
Give it about 5 minutes. They're gonna be moving it.
But I mean,
Yeah, I
get
Be
to the
even.
yeah, I mean, get into this game, man. I don't. It's hard for me to read this game because you got a wide receiver like Cooper Cup coming back, so I don't know how they gonna use this man. Like, are they gonna just put him out there just to play every snap, or he gonna only play 20 to 30? Like, I don't.
Oh,
That's my thing. Is I
they
don't
said
know
no
what they're gonna
snap
do.
count, and
yeah,
they had him full participant all week.
yeah.
I mean,
McVay
if that's
said
the
no snap
case,
count.
man. It could be getting spooky for the Eagles. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It could because the way that offense is set up.
I didn't flip it, JMik. I told the truth. I think the
Yeah,
same thing. If they leave that middle of the field open, they don't bring some help. They don't bring some type of exotic stuff to cover the middle of that field. It's gonna be a void, and he gonna go crazy.
Hey,
I mean,
you
y'all
want
gonna
to
have to
know
get
who I
after
like
Matthew
though?
Stafford though.
Tutu Atwell might have a game today, tomorrow.
That's their deep ball guy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I think Puka, what damn,
Puka
I'm messing up.
Nakua.
Puka numbers might drop a little bit, but Tutu might have a good game.
I think they're gonna run levels on us, man. I think they're gonna run that drag here, short post across that, and then they're
Bro,
gonna have your boy Tutu Atwell straight up the
bro,
field.
listen, they about to 8 yard in, 8 yard out y'all ass to death with Cooper Cup, dog. I'm telling you what I know, and they gonna run them drags with Puka underneath and in between. Oh, and they got the run game going. Williams,
I ain't worried
he
about the
been
run
looking
game.
good the last. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. Y'all got one of the best run defenses in the league, but the way they've been running the ball the last 2 weeks is going to demand some type of attention.
I understand.
yeah. Yeah,
My problem is the middle of my field. And
Yeah.
every time I look at the all 22, I say, "What's going on?" It's a big hole in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
You can sit down and roll you a nice one and pull a cup and get the ball and score a touchdown too. Like,
Because man, I'm telling you, dog, as a
Yeah,
49ers fan, watching Cooper Cup on those timing routes, them timing 8 yard ins, 8 yard outs, it's frustrating, man. Because it's nothing that you can do about it. There's nothing
yeah,
that you can do. Even if you try to
that's a
break
fact.
on the ball, you run the risk of a helmet to helmet because of how low they throw the ball.
Yes, shit. I mean, yeah, I'm kind of that shit right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I was the Eagles, like this is the first week, so you don't even know what they really gonna do. Like, I mean, we might think we know, but I mean, they could just throw you a curveball, and do something different that you might not even expect because they never had Cup and Nakua and like Tutu playing all at once. Like that shit could get. I mean, the shit could get nasty. I'm not gonna lie.
Or Philly's front four could get busy. You know,
That's true.
it's
that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for.
yeah, because
Because I mean,
the Rams'
Matthews.
offensive line ain't that. Hey, I
Hassan Reddick, I think he's gonna bounce back this week. I need 2 sacks out of him at least minimum.
I mean, has he done anything this season yet? Because
Yeah, he
I ain't
just
heard
took
his
the,
name a lot.
he had the surgery on his hand right before the season started. So he's been playing with a cast up until last week. He got
Oh,
his
okay,
first sack
okay,
last week when he took the
okay.
cast off. And
okay.
it's on his outside hand, so that's the hand he doing his moves with
Uses
and shit. Yeah.
okay.
So
Hey, Mick, what was you about to say about Stafford?
I mean, Stafford will give you 1 or 2 interceptions, man. Like
Oh
you
yeah,
just
oh
got
yeah.
to catch him. Like if you pressure him, he will give you at least 1 or 2. So I mean, when you get the opportunity, I mean the Eagles are good at that though. So I mean it's a tough game to call though. I mean, but I definitely like the over in the game. I mean like the over number. I don't know what it is, but but I like it though.
I think it's 53.5.
Nah, I
Hold
still
on.
like it.
I gotta check.
I still like it. It
Yeah,
doesn't
I
really
like
matter.
it. I like it. I like all the. Give me all the AJ, Swift, Hurts on the ground. Anytime touchdown Hurts.
Yeah. Oh,
Cooper
my bad.
Cup
It's over 50.5.
2-2.
So I think they can cover that. Give me Cooper 70, AJ 70, and both of them anytime touchdown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's money right there.
that sounds like money. Hey, if y'all out there, man, that's a ticket right there for you, right there. Free money now.
And I
All
would
right.
just like personally like looking at that's a 4 o'clock game. Like I would just do a same game parlay just for that game because I like y'all said, I think a lot of people
Yeah,
is gonna hit their receiving props and their touchdowns or whatnot.
And they got DeAndre Swift over 65.5. He probably can get that off of 2-3 carries worth for the way how he been running.
shit, you might hear that shit first half, bro.
First half. I was just gonna say that first half for sure.
They got
I
Puka
hope we
over
run the ball.
66.5.
But this is also I feel like this is one of those Aaron Donald games, man. Like the old man might show up, bro, and you know when he show up, bro. Like once Aaron Donald gets going, there is no turning back.
The rest of the team start flowing. Right.
That's a fact.
We are not gonna let him start. Okay.
All right, all
I
right.
don't know, man. That's fucking AD, my boy. That I mean, sometimes it don't matter like what you trying to do. Like he's that good.
Yeah.
I know how
I
good
think
he
I'm
is. I mean, but I'm hoping we just stay away from him, keep him calm and collected. Just let Swift go all where he want to go at on the other side of the way, and just let
Bro,
him do his thing.
the only reason why I say that is I've been watching. You know, I'm a 49ers fan, so I watch. I'm surprised at what the Rams have been doing. So I've been watching them very closely, and for me, I feel like Aaron Donald has been a little bored, and I feel like this is he might be motivated for this game.
Yeah, man, that's a good point.
All right. So the next game is the game I'm very surprised about one team and not very surprised about the other. Bengals Cardinals. Bengals favored by 3.
I don't know, bro. I don't know about this one, man. I've been watching Joe Burrow's practice tape real close, and this is by far the best he's looked this season.
They
So
said
I
he,
don't know.
they said he like 90%. They said if they
Yeah,
had to gauge how healthy he's been since the calf, this would be the healthiest game so far.
but I know Higgins is out because he got a fractured rib. He
I
he
thought they
he,
said he
he
was
won't be playing.
questionable though. I don't think they ruled him out yet.
I don't think he playing, bro. I don't. But even if he is, I don't know how effective he's going to be. I don't know what team is going to show up, man, because Arizona has been playing way above their ability. I don't know where they getting this. I don't know where they getting this play from, yo. I don't.
How do you feel about his Burrow comments?
What do you say?
He basically said it's a must-win game because
Oh
if they lose this
yeah,
one, the team loses morale. He said they need morale, and he can't take a loss.
yo, 1-4, they're done.
I mean, they might
The
already be
season is
done. To
over,
be
dog.
honest with you, at 1-3.
Ain't no, bro.
Yeah,
Ain't
at
no
one and
coming
four.
back
Yeah,
from
you
one
know,
and four, dog.
nah.
This early, ain't no coming back from that, dog. Like you gonna have to run the table. You gonna have to go like 12-0
I
or
mean,
11-1.
Especially in the AFC. Especially in the
No,
AFC.
period, dog. Either conference.
But I'm saying
One
the
and one
AFC
and
is a
four.
1-4 is in the
I mean, you would
AFC
literally
as
have
a
to.
powerhouse.
I mean, you would if you go 1-4, you'd have to you'd have to run. You'd have to do a 3 to 5 game winning streak just to get your, I mean, just get your head back above water. And that's just getting your head at 500 or just barely above, just to win 4 in a row. Well, I mean, I ain't saying it
You ain't
can't be
seen
done, but it's damn near hard to do.
and you ain't seen Kansas City or Buffalo yet.
Yeah.
Kicker, how you feel about your rivals, man?
I mean, I feel like certified. It's like it's like I want to pick the Bengals, but it's like I want to pick the Cardinals, but it's like that shit can go either way. Like I feel like if the Cardinals come out on defense, I don't even know who play on their defense, but like if they can come out like storming or just being aggressive, I feel like they can win the game. Plus, another thing is too, I was telling people on Twitter, don't sleep on James Conner. He used to play for the Steelers, so you know what I mean. So
Yeah. And the Bengals defense, I know they don't, you know, they don't have as much talent as the other teams, but I feel like in the previous 2 years where they've been making these playoff runs, they've been very opportunistic, and it's just not there. Maybe losing both of their safeties has put a lot of pressure on the rest of the team, but
right,
that defense is looking below average. So and
Yeah.
Mixon has been a non-factor this season too.
Yeah, I think Mix is a non-factor because they ain't giving him the ball. Like, I just think if you know your quarterback not 100%, then you should be running Mixon more.
Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
for me, I'm gonna stay on this Bengals bandwagon for one more week. Like, I think they should win this game. I think, like you said, I think Joe Burrow's the healthiest he's been.
You
You
gonna
know,
stand by him?
yeah, for one more week, man. I mean, like if they lose to the Cardinals, I just can't do it no more. I'm gonna give them one more chance. Like, I think they should be able to win the game. I don't know about the spreads and all that other stuff. Like, I would just take the Bengals on the money line. Like, that's what I would do. But yeah, like y'all said, if they don't win this game, I mean, I don't want to say the season is over, but their hopes of winning that division again is pretty much done. I mean, like, you're not gonna. If the Ravens win, the Ravens will be 4-1 and you be 1-4. I mean, the chances that you're gonna catch the Ravens is probably
Slim.
slim to none. Yeah, it's slim to
Yeah,
none. I mean, it might already be slim to none because they already beat the Bengals, so they already got a, like they'll play each other again down the road. But it's like, to me, this is a must win. Like, the next couple of weeks, I don't know who their opponents are, but they're gonna have to start stacking some wins, man. Like,
bro. You
because
talking about the Ravens? They gonna have to catch
Oh,
the
hold on.
Browns first.
Wait. Pause. I see why he said must win. Seahawks, 49ers, Bills, next 3 games.
Uh,
Jesus Christ. That's rough. I ain't gonna lie to you. That
You go
and,
1-4, you come out of this
I
thing
bet
like
their season
2
might
and
not be over this year,
2-6.
and that 49ers
but
game
it
is in
might be over the next
California.
couple. Like,
And then
they
they
might
get
do that.
It might get
Texans,
ugly, bro.
Ravens, Steelers. They got a little tough little road.
Yeah, the Texas ain't no walk in the park, yo.
And then guess what? They got a run game. I feel like any team that got a nice run game, the Bengals
nah,
gonna
yeah, I mean,
struggle.
they got their work cut out
hey,
for them.
hey, Kicker, turn your phone sideways, bro.
So they turn it sideways.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
you
turn
got
it. So it
your
can flip
picture.
the camera.
Your
Oh,
picture like half of the screen.
oh no, that's because I was slumped down and shit, bro. Don't mind me, my bad. You want to see what you want? You want to see my Ravens thing? This the one Najee
No,
thing
no,
right
I'm
here.
saying like your screen like this is supposed to be like that.
Yeah, it's narrow. Yeah.
Oh, probably because I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Turn
You
it.
Okay.
If
probably
you
you
turn it
probably got
sideways,
that.
it'll flip it.
You got portrait
Yeah.
lock on, don't you?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
All right. So this next one,
Let
I
me
mean,
tell
I don't even want to spend too much time on this one. Jets, Broncos. I'm gonna
Oh
take the
my God.
Broncos just on a heave and a hoe.
Oh man.
I'm gonna just take the Broncos on a heave and a hoe, man. I really
Yeah,
don't.
but I think the Jets corner is hurt though. I think DJ Reed got a concussion, so he's not playing.
Yeah. I can't think of a single positive thing to say about this game, to be honest with you.
I'm gonna just take the Broncos on a whim.
Yeah, I'll take the Broncos because they're at home. I mean, Denver. When you go to Denver, sometimes it's a tough place to play. So I mean, give me the Broncos.
All right, so we're gonna leave that one alone. The next
Yeah.
one, this one could be interesting. Chiefs, Vikings.
Mm. Give me the over.
Chiefs by 3.5 too, just so you
Yeah, the
know.
over is 52.5.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the Chiefs because the Vikings defense is not that great, and I just don't know. I mean, Patrick Mahomes had a bad game, so I mean, like when you're dealing with
Did
these
he?
top, he had a bad game. So when you're dealing with these top 10 quarterbacks, man, normally when they have a bad game, they bounce back and have a good game. So I anticipate he's gonna have a better game, especially going against the Vikings defense that's not even close to the level of the Jets defense. Yeah. So I mean, give me
They pretty
Patrick
bad,
Mahomes and
man.
his yards and all that.
Jettis anytime. Jettis receptions. Um, okay, there you go. That's it. Kirk Cousins. He's probably gonna. Kirk gonna get his yards, man.
Oh yeah.
Kirk right now, though, like he on pace for over 5,000. Kirk Cousins is balling right now. I mean, it's not translating into wins, but Kirk Cousins look good right now, man.
Hey, those
But
comments that came out about Justin Jefferson not signing his contract due to the uncertainty at quarterback. How y'all feel about that?
That's
I,
interesting.
I don't even know who dude is.
Justin Jefferson?
The
Nah,
Jettas.
the dude that said it.
Oh, I don't know who he is, but if he did
Yeah.
say it, how would you feel about that certified?
Uh, I mean, it makes sense, but listen, if it ain't from Ian or Shefty, you know, it's a lot of clickbait out here right now.
Well, if he did say that, I mean, I could understand. If I was a receiver, I would want certainty at the quarterback position myself.
Oh, for
I,
sure, for
I don't
sure.
want to sign a 5-6 year contract with you, and then I'm playing with rookies for the next 4 years. Like I'm playing with backups, or you got a rotation of open door quarterbacks coming in and out. I would prefer it to be something solid.
But I don't even think Kirk is the problem. It's the offensive line.
No, I would play with Kurt if
Yeah,
I knew Kurt was going to be here for 3 years. I would sign a 3 or 4 year contract if that's who I'm comfortable with as a receiver. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not finna sign and then look up and we drafting a quarterback in the draft, and I'm like, I got a window. I want to win a championship. I didn't sign here to be playing with unless we get somebody like a CJ Stroud who going stupid. But
yeah.
that's
Good
that's
luck.
not rare. That's rare. That's not something you get every draft. Yeah, Caleb Williams look good. Yeah, Bo Nix look good. But who's to say you draft them and they look good?
Yeah.
Facts, you right.
That's true.
I mean, some of the greatest college quarterbacks have been shit in the NFL.
Yeah, but like Justin Jefferson, this is his third year. So even if they're gonna probably let Kirk go and then they'll get someone else to come in there. But it's like the team got him for at least a fourth year because they drafted him in the first round, and then they can franchise him for 2 more years. So regardless, he's gonna be on that team for 3 more years at least, at the very minimum.
Push come to shove, yeah.
Yeah.
Not even that, because he got a 5th-year option. So he got his 4th year, 5th-year option, and then 2 franchise.
Yeah, so he's gonna be there for 4 more years.
And ain't nobody gonna give up no 2 first-round picks.
Oh, you gotta.
I don't know, man. For Jettas, they might though. You never know.
It's somebody out there willing to make it shit. Somebody willing to make it shit.
If the Ravens,
you're right. Because shit, they did it for Tyreek, so you're right.
It's 2 teams. Hey, look, it's 2 teams on the panel right now that would give up 2 first round.
Should I do that shit yesterday, man?
I know my man.
My man, it's 3 teams on this panel that they give up 2 round. Shit, I'll take Jettas over all my wide receivers.
But you got Debo and Ayuk. I mean,
I will take Jettas over all my wide receivers combined.
Him and Zay Flowers together, boy, with Mark Andrews. Oh my god!
If I can keep my 2, listen. If somehow I could keep my 2 and add Justin Jettas to that, you know what I'm saying?
There ain't no way you're keeping your 2.
y'all can't afford that though. Y'all ain't got that type of money, dog.
I got him on the rookie deal real quick.
So look, let me ask you this, Smitty. So Smitty,
hey man, that 5th-year option gonna be taxing though.
Look, push come to shove, right? If you could get Jettas, right, but you gotta give up one of them receivers you got. Who is you giving up?
AJ.
What?
I like that. I don't because I feel like Smitty got that
Smith
more.
is 23.
Yeah, he's young. Yeah.
AJ Brown is about to be 26. I'm taking the 2 young dudes. We finna go stupid either way.
Man, I'm about to say, like, AJ's last year on his deal is this year, ain't it? Or is it next year?
Yeah, next year.
Okay. So
and I still got this look. And you got to think Justin Jefferson, Devontae Smith. I got an extra year on Devontae behind Justin because he came behind Justin. So I got an extra year.
So you think they're gonna move him or they're gonna resign him?
I think they're gonna resign him. I think this second deal though. I think the second deal gonna be more team friendly. The first one was for him to get his bag. It was like 4 years.
I feel like
is that what you
feel like he ain't really get he got a bag.
We gave him over 100 million. We paying him 25 a year right now.
Man,
we gave him a 4 year 102.5.
And I thought he got this. You sure about that? Because I thought he got the same deal as DK Metcalf.
We gave they all got
the same deal.
Yeah, all 4 of them. Terry, Debo, DK, and AJ. They all got the same deal.
We paying like 20, 25 right now. We paying
like the same deal.
We paying like 20 or 25 right now for sure.
This is gonna be closer.
And I thought it was less than that.
Because he gonna get his money.
80.
I thought it was like 90, like 3 year 90 something.
We gave him 4 years, 100 million. We paying 23.
Yeah,
we paying 23 a year.
It's 4 years.
Yeah, but that 4th year is usually a 4 year, right?
I mean, yeah, the 4th year probably gonna be the restructure, re-sign year for sure.
Bro, listen, yo.
We got until 2026. My bad. I lied. That deal goes until 2026.
Yeah.
3 more, 2 more.
Yeah, but the out is after the 2024. Yeah,
like 2024 year is the last guaranteed money.
He's not really
killing us.
No
He'll be 27
on the base salary wise until the last 2 years of the deal.
I mean, but he got that. What was the guarantee? Like 63?
Yeah, his guarantee was up there.
Yeah, it was up. Yeah, I think guaranteed that signing was 57.
40.
Oh no, 40, guaranteed that signing was 40.
Yeah, 40.
Total guarantees was 57.
Yeah, total guarantee is 57.
Bro, listen, if he keeps playing like this,
was 23 million too.
Yeah, he gonna listen, man. AJ Brown been one of the best and consistent wide receivers in the league. He gonna get a bag before he hit 30.
No, I think we're gonna re-sign him though. But look at our deal with Jalen Hurts. If y'all really look at them cap hits,
it's real friendly.
By the time we need to sign both of them, we'll be able to make it happen. And you got to think, Jason Kelsey eventually coming off the books here soon. Lane Johnson off the books. The $10 million we paying. Fletcher Cox coming off the books. Lane Johnson probably like 2 or 3 more years, but Jason Kelce probably this year be his last one. This probably be his last round. That's $14 million.
Yeah, but then you got but not
You got to
upcoming, but the next
replace
3-4 years, like y'all gonna have to give deals to Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter in the next 3 to 4 years, though.
I mean, that's the
They'll
money
be
we
coming up
giving
on their
Fletch right
contracts
now.
getting up and shit.
Shit, we gave
That's
Fletch
true,
what?
yeah.
We giving Fletch and Brandon Graham down there $20 million.
Yeah, you definitely want to give
What's
Jalen
up
Carter
with
once his
Sean?
rookie deal's
What's
up.
up with Reddick?
He paid till next year.
Okay.
So we probably be talking to him in a restructure, re-sign type of deal this off season.
I got some decisions to make. Thank God.
But everybody else pretty much locked up. We was kind of smart because we paid our offensive line. Jordan Mailata's paid. Landon Dickerson is on his rookie deal. Cam Jurgens rookie deal. Lane Johnson paid for the next 3 years. Darius Slay and Bradbury for the next 3 years. We already paid Sweat. I mean, everybody pretty much paid. And if you're not paid, you on a damn rookie deal.
Yeah,
Oh shit,
you-
Merlin ready to score already.
Who?
Merlin.
Good.
Well, hopefully
What's up,
that be-
Regina? Oh,
They-
well, Regina, you might want to stay just for a minute because I'm going to let Certified do the honors of announcing the next game.
Oh, we to the game of the week, the game of the year. Them Niners versus them Cowboys. Oh man, I'm so excited about this game.
Oklahoma
Go
just
ahead.
scored.
Take us in, man. You know, the ins and outs of this game, man. Oh, y'all favored by 3.5, just so you know that.
Okay, so it ain't really moved that much. It's been Caesar's had it at 4, but everybody else pretty much had it at 3.5. I think that the last 2 times we played has been pretty tough. Even though I will say I looked it up, we've kind of the score doesn't say it, but we kind of dominated both games. Time of possessions, third down conversion, first downs, turnovers. Uh, I feel like this team is the best 49ers teams that they face. I like Dallas. I ain't trying to take nothing away from Dallas. They're a formidable opponent, not to be taken lightly at all. That defense is playing lights out, but I feel like my defense is way better than that offense, and my offense is slightly better than that defense, and my coach is somewhere between better and way better than their coach. So the first game was by 6, last game was by 7. I think we get a double-digit win.
Oh, Missouri just scored.
I ain't want
to
to cut certified off too. Oklahoma scored too, and Maryland.
Oh man, Missouri scored already.
Yeah,
Jeez.
big play on them too, over the top.
Oof.
Told y'all them overs the day gonna come.
This game is interesting for me, right? Because I got no dog in the fight, but I got beef on both sides of the fight.
Yeah, you do. You want us both to lose, actually.
Oh, you heard that? You heard that? I would like it to be a tie. If we could keep their series at 19-19-2 for me, we'd be very, very, very much, what I like. On Wednesday, I definitely said I thought the Cowboys could pull this one out. But as I look at it, right, I started to not trust Dak as it goes closer and closer to this game. It's like I put my trust in Dak. He gonna blow it. So it's hard to really pick a dog in this fight, man. But I think if I had to, the last game was close. The other game was close. They're giving me 3.5. I might take Dallas with the 3.5.
And they went for
I'm
2.
on a different.
Wow.
Yeah, see, I'm on a different vibe than you, man. I mean, I don't watch the Cowboys. I don't watch Dak check the ball down. And watching the 49ers defensively play, man, you can't beat them that way. And it's like Dak let it throw to the, he let it throw to the tight ends. And I just think in this game, he's gonna have to utilize CD and Brandon Cooks and Michael Gallup. And if he's been playing the way he's been playing, checking the ball down to like Pendershot and the rest of them tight ends, they're not going to beat the 49ers. And the way I feel about the game is like, with Diggs hurt, I just don't know how you're going to be able to stop the Niners offense.
I keep forgetting that,
weapons.
Nick.
They got CMC, they got Kittle, Ayuk, Debo. It's just like it's a lot of weapons that have to stop. And if Micah Parsons is not a force in the game, I don't know how they stop that offense. So for me, I'm kind of with certified. Like I feel like the 49ers should win by between 7 to 10 points. That's just the way I feel.
Hold on, Mick. I forgot about Trayvon Diggs. No lie, no bullshit. I forgot this.
Playing.
Never mind. Bland is gonna get cooked. I take it back. I do not take that to the I got San Francisco. I swear I keep forgetting that this man is out. Like it's so out. I don't like people like, oh, you gotta know he out. You're an Eagle fan, you don't follow Dallas. I'm like, bro, it's so much stuff going on with my own team that remembering what's going on with somebody else's team is hard. So yeah, I'm gonna ride with San Francisco on this one.
Hey man, the last 2 times we played, Ayuk done had that boy in the blunder anyway.
Yeah, but Bland is a super
Ayuk be routing him up, yo.
Yeah, but I mean, Bland is a lot like Diggs though. Like he be taking chances though. That's the thing. So it's like, like last week he got a pick 6 against Mac Jones because Mac Jones threw the ball across the field and he don't got the arm strength for that. And so he picked it off. I think Bland had 2 picks that game. So I mean, Bland, I ain't saying he a bad corner. Bland's he's a really good corner. But going from the Patriots wide receivers to the San Francisco wide receivers is, I mean, that shit like night and day. And so I just don't know how that back end gonna hold up, especially if Micah Parsons and the rest of that D line can't get pressure. They can't get pressure. It's gonna be a long day.
Hey, we know. Come on, Mick. Like your team is a respectable organization, but your wide receiver core right now,
it sucks. It's bad.
I want to see the rookie though, because from what Jew and Kendall was telling me about y'all rookie, like he supposed to be like a take the top off type of guy.
I mean, he did it last game on that first drive where he caught that deep pass and then he shook the safety out of his shoes. He did it. He just don't get enough opportunities.
My bad. Not to cut you off. What's the name? Just agreed to sign with the Colts.
Who?
Jonathan Taylor.
Good move. Good move.
It say
he just got 3 year, $42 million.
Yep, there you go. 3 years. There you go.
They paid him.
And good for C-Lou, man.
Saquon looking crazy right now for that 1 year deal.
What's that about 14 per?
14?
Yeah, he got what he wanted. He said he wanted 14.
Yeah.
They got what he wanted.
Oh,
they got him,
man.
But imagine how Josh Jacobs and Saquon looking right now that they took $11 million and $12 million 1 year deals. He got financial security right now.
Yeah, but JT younger though. He also younger than I think. Isn't Saquon like 26 and JT?
Him and Josh Jacobs the same age though.
I feel
bad.
But
the Raiders ain't got no reason to pay Josh Jacobs. That team not good. So why are you gonna pay a running back for it?
True.
I don't know, but I mean, and I'm happy for the boy though. I mean, and he got his
bag.
Hey man, that just shook up the AFC South, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I really like the Colts. Like, I mean, not to be honest with you, I like the Colts or the Texans. Just the way how they playing. 2 young teams, you feel me, aggressive.
Yes.
And if I'm not mistaken, both of them coaches came from like, Super Bowl caliber, you know what I mean? So yeah, I like that, man. That's a good move.
Yeah.
You know why I like this deal so much? Now people can stop saying I was crazy when I said I wanted to pay DeAndre Swift because somebody was gonna get paid. Now, when DeAndre Swift go off, all you Eagle fans, I don't want y'all coming to my podcast talking about Smitty, you was right, we should have paid him. Nah. I wanted to pay him in the offseason. You don't pay him before the eggs hatch. And I said exactly this. One of these running backs is gonna get paid. And when Swift has a better year than them, he's gonna want something between the middle of the pack. So now his number went from probably 8. If he had a good season, 8. Like 8.
I'm gonna have to pay him at least double digits, man.
Yeah,
No.
10 is
I'm
the
talking
floor,
about coming into us with the injury history, with what he had did. His number probably was at 8
Oh,
if
you
he had
talking
a
about
decent
before week
season.
1? Okay,
Right.
all right, yeah.
Now his number is probably at 10 to 12.
12 is the floor, dog.
Now
I
you
mean,
The way he playing right now, 12
he's
is the
second in
floor.
the league in rushing, man. If he finishes
now
the
you got to
season,
pay him.
well, yeah, if he finishes
Let him leave.
if he finishes the season second behind CMC in rushing,
And
you want to
CMC
pay
getting
you want to pay him probably 12, 13 at the minimum.
CMC getting like 3.8, almost 14.
Yeah, I think it's something. Yeah, I think it's something like that, like 14. I think.
See, they told me I was crazy. They told me.
Hey, certified. What you think about this? Because I might just do a little parlay for the 8 o'clock game. Kittle's over 39.5. Debo 50.5. IU 49.5. And I'm gonna take
I like IU better than all of them.
for real. All right, I'm gonna take him.
And he connected him and Kittle ain't been clicking just yet. A lot of that has to do with Kittle blocking,
Right.
which is benefiting CMC. But Brandon been getting open. Him and Brandon they've been synced up, bro. 49 is low for me. I hit that CMC anytime touchdown, and I don't know what his yards is. It got to be about
Over
65.
79.5.
80.
Who? CMC?
Dang.
Oh, I'm taking. Listen, I've been taking him with 114, 104. I definitely taking that. Appreciate it.
I mean, his total yards, but 80 rushing. Oh no.
I've been taking his rushing and receiving for 114 every week.
I like the end game bets on this one because if they sell out to stop CMC, then George is gonna have a good game.
You think that's what they're gonna try to do?
I think that's the only thing they can do, though.
Because San Francisco's a running team. I mean, that's what they like to do.
Listen,
but you got Elijah Mitchell coming in this game.
Nah, he out.
They ruled him.
He out. I just saw it this morning.
He played good against Dallas too, bro.
He the only person we got that's out. I mean, we got a few questionables, but he's the only one that's already been called out. And that Italian guy we got from the Giants, the guard, but he's not even a starter. He a backup. So
this game gonna be interesting. Certified. For all hopes and sakes purposes, please do not lose this game because my phone right now has about 4 Dallas fans texting me that I switched out, and they said if they lose, they're chasing me down.
Hey man, y'all know how they is with me on Twitter, dog. So if we lose this game, my DM's gonna look disgusting, yo. So, but I'm not worried, man. I honestly feel like we are the better team. I don't see a single position group. Offensive line, they got me at offensive line, but outside of that, I don't see where they compete group for group.
I mean, you got a valid point.
Right. All right. So the last game of the week, Packers, Raiders. Raiders favored by 2. I don't know why we keep having these sorry games late night on Monday nights. I'm kind of tired of seeing the mid. I was high on the Packers, but I don't know if they headed in that direction to still be high on them.
Packers are gold plated as far as I'm concerned. They look good, but something.
I mean, I can't put my money on the Raiders, man. At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to, man. Like the Packers, yeah, they got blasted by the Lions. I expected it. That's what I expected to have happen. But I mean, I get that Jimmy G back, but I just think the Packers defense is good enough to contain the weapons that the Raiders have. And I just think that that Love is gonna play better this week. I ain't calling for no blowout or nothing like that, but I do think the Packers gonna win.
Yeah, I got I got the Packers. I mean, Jimmy G has been some cheeks. The backup, I thought Aiden McConnell, whatever his name is.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was going to be a little bit better. He looked worse. The only bright spot they have on the offense is Devontae Adams and Devontae Adams because Josh Jacobs ain't really been getting his looks.
They can't even get him going.
So the Packers, at least they have Aaron Jones. I think Watson could start cranking it up here soon. I mean, he just getting back. He could. I ain't saying he will. He could.
I mean, I need to because I mean, like
you got him on fantasy.
Two of my fantasy. He on two of my fantasy teams. So I need him to start cranking it up. He ain't done shit all season.
Yeah, I just Watson. He gonna have to show me something soon, man, because he's starting to pan out to be a gadget guy, and he just too talented for that. But I as far as the betting, man, Devontae might go bananas on the Packers. I will probably smash
Jair
all of his.
Out? Or does it not matter? Oh, this is a payback game.
Yeah, this is first time playing the Packers.
Packers, yeah. I think it's in Las Vegas, right?
Yeah,
I think it's in Vegas. Yeah.
Devontae props might go crazy.
I like him for 100 yards, 2+ touchdowns, easy.
I mean, Devontae gonna put in work, man. He put in work every week, man. So,
yo, is he the best wide receiver
he's gonna give you
right
the
now?
numbers that you need.
Yeah, to me, yeah.
I had him 2 starting the season, right? And I think I got him back at 1 because to see him still perform with unbelievably trash quarterbacks,
right, bro.
The
numbers that he's putting up, the numbers that he's putting up on that offense
that could play with quarterbacks like that and still put up numbers is Mike Evans.
Evans ain't even doing this right now.
He ain't gonna put up I mean like still get his numbers. He gonna get that 1100,000 here. Other than that, nobody's putting up like Derek Carr was horrible last year. And this man still was like second in the league in yards?
Yeah. But with that said, Jimmy done threw him at least one hospital ball a game. Like Devontae been getting blasted at least once a game.
Well, I think he got Jacoby Myers hurt too, though. That's the thing.
Yeah. Jimmy is just. I don't understand how Jimmy Garoppolo is a starting quarterback in the NFL, man. He's awful, man.
Your favorite line is you need a certain amount of weapons to be a starting quarterback in the NFL. What I mean, does he even fit in that category?
Nah, bro. No,
he just need to not be a starting quarterback.
The other thing that I said is since 2019, when he was with us, Jimmy Garoppolo got a new weapon every year. And I'm including Trenton Williams as one of those weapons. He was the same quarterback every year. He was the same exact quarterback every year. So it doesn't matter what talent you put around him.
That's a fact. I mean, but I know better than anybody because we drafted him. So I know all about Jimmy Garoppolo. I know too much about Jimmy Garoppolo personally.
On top of the fact
I remember your coach was ready to get rid of Tom to keep Jimmy.
I mean that's what he wanted
a rumor,
to do.
dog. That's a rumor. I don't.
It's a pretty strong rumor, man.
I don't believe that,
Listen, you hear JMik? That thing was true,
pretty
bro.
Strong rumor in this area, man.
And this the last thing with Jimmy, dog. He's a quitter. If you give him an out, he's going to take it. Nine times out of 10, you gotta force this sorry mofo to play. Like he's gonna quit on your team. If you give him the ability to quit, he's gonna quit. And he's cool with that.
That one year when y'all went to the Super Bowl, what he had under 10 completions, didn't he? 10 attempts. But he had 13. Yeah. No, he had 13 attempts, but he only had 8 completions and y'all ran the ball to death. That's the type of Jimmy G performance I could see coming this week.
Bro, because he was trying his best to throw as many picks as possible versus Minnesota the week before. Like Kyle only let him throw the ball 4 times in the second half.
This game. When
This is gonna be
this
hard to
the
watch
after
though.
this week they can flex, right? This when they can start flexing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I think it's after week
Yeah,
5. Yeah.
they already started flexing some games. I mean, well, not
Please,
some games,
because
one game. I
I'm
think the
tired of seeing
Buccaneers and
this
the Lions.
trash games, bro.
You said that what game they flex?
The Buccaneers and the Lions. I think
Oh
that's the
yeah.
game.
Yeah, get them
They
out.
flexed it to what, a 1 o'clock game? What was it, late night game?
No, it was a 1 o'clock game, but now it was a 4 o'clock game, 4:30.
Oh, I see it right here. Yep. Yeah, they moved it to 425. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's some games like that Giants and Bills game, flex. We need to flex some of these games, man.
I mean, they're definitely gonna flex some of these games. I mean, because like the Jets got a lot of primetime games, and I anticipate a lot of games gonna get flexed.
Right.
Hey, I'm gonna holler at y'all. All right.
All
All right, bro. Be safe, man.
we was about to come to the end anyways. We had that 2 hour and 30 minute mark, man. We done covered a lot of games. A lot of good games this week, but it's a lot of tricky ones, man. So if you out there betting your money, be safe.
Yeah, man.
Don't
If
play
you're
too
not
much.
sure,
Definitely.
hit them props or put it on a separate ticket.
Don't put it on your ticket you
hell yeah.
confident in. Put it on the ticket that you're not confident in. So if your ticket that you confident in hit and that don't hit, you don't lose all your money.
And don't get
That's
greedy,
true, yeah.
man. Like I don't like anything over 4 bets on a ticket. And that's for me, that's heavy. 4 bets on a ticket is heavy for me.
I've been trying to put more, but the more you put on there, it seems like you get the first ones and then the last one, he strike out on you. So this week I was planning on doing a little lighter. I'm probably gonna go with me a couple 4 picks, maybe a couple 2 picks. Man, I'm gonna keep it light this week. But hey, man, from certified JMik, Smitty, Kicka. Until next Saturday, man. Peace.
Y'all be safe.